There's one.
I have the wildest story about my homeboy banging this chick that thought he was a different person than he was. Answer my call, bro. I love you.
Call me back, man. Call me back. You son of a bitch.
Some guy said, like, fuck Saturn, but honestly, it's an underrated planet. Rings are dope as fuck. That's all.
Come on, man. I just wanted to fucking get in the phone calls, man. Never mind. Bye. It's Ivan. Hey, Mr. Minute Hour. So, I'm in the military and I'm trying to find me a damn woman. And anyways, figured it'd be kind of easy, but shit. Get to where I'm deployed now and fuck. Everyone here is ugly and fucking fat as shit. And they all seem to get some kind of attitude. I can't quite pin it. What is going on with them? Why they're so pissed off all the goddamn time? But now it's starting to piss me off all the goddamn time. I'll be honest. One of Robbins, Georgia kind of sucks. You in this area? I'm sorry. Get the fuck out. This is not the place. Anyways, thanks for listening to my rant. Love you.
I love you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, it's Roy. I want to talk about how I had a fight with my ex-girlfriend, enrolled in dog shit, and almost got COVID. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, man, look, the whole relationship thing, get me on that. Let's talk about that. You and I, we can talk about this. Because I cannot wait to hear about the incels that are be calling in. Call me back.
Hey, my name's Q. I had a relationship for 6 years. Technically, it should have ended at 5. And then my second relationship ended in a disaster where she cheated on me with 3 different guys and used me for $20,000. Have a good one.
Hey, I just want to let you know, I ain't gay, no, but, relationships, yeah, they're a fickle pickle, wickle dickle sort of thing. Just don't ever date a girl across state and not fuck her. If there's a moment where you're presented to go and smash, you just gotta do it. Don't try to be the good guy in the situation. Just embrace the fact that you gotta fuck her. Otherwise, you're gonna spend 10 years in hell. Anyways,
I've had a bunch of relationships.
You wanna call me back, baby?
Oh no. I really wish I could get on it. I just opened the laptop. I love the animation. I don't know what this is about.
That sounds like a horrible, horrible life.
Oh, I love it.
Once you get that attitude, then the women start to block.
Where can I send your drawing, you bastard?
It is that time again when we do the call-in show. I have a burp, but it won't come out. I can't force it. It'll come later, or it'll turn into a fart. Okay, welcome to the call-in show. This is the call-in show. It doesn't have a name, really. It's just the call-in show. It doesn't need a name. Whatever. You can call it whatever you want. Today, we're talking about Halloween, because it's Halloween. Halloween or Halloween? That's one of the many questions we'll be answering today or debating. Okay, with Halloween, you know, I always say Halloween, but I just feel like saying Halloween now. It sounds better to me on the radio. This is the radio. I need to say this about Halloween. And this might be surprising. It might be surprising to people. It might even be hurtful to people. I don't give a shit about Halloween. I really don't care about Halloween. I can't keep saying Halloween. It's Halloween. I just don't care. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm sorry. I never dress up. I never do it. I don't give a shit. And it's not my fault. When I was a kid, my family did not do Halloween ever. Actually, they did before I was born. I was born and they stopped doing Halloween for some reason. My mom went through like a very religious phase in her life. She was like going on a lot of religious retreats. She had like a religious friend group, and I guess they convinced her that Halloween is, satanic and all that shit. It's bad stuff. She took us out of school on Halloween so that we wouldn't be influenced by all the Satanism, I guess. So I've never done Halloween, and I don't care about it. And it's hard to pretend to care because I just don't. I simply don't. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it as a holiday. I don't understand. Is this something that happens? Is this a global thing? Is this an American thing? And if so, why? Why is this an American thing? I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know shit about Halloween. People, you call in, you can explain it to me. You can tell me about all the fun you had that I missed out on and then try to get me on board. I'm open-minded. Sorta. Sometimes. I mean, I'm not like, I'm not the most open-minded guy you ever met, but as long as I'm drinking, I'll keep an open mind. But when I run out, that's when I'm done caring. You can explain Halloween to me. It's just, I just don't get it, man. It's just like everyone fucking cosplay. It's National Cosplay Day, and I don't get cosplay either. I started doing when I was a kid. I mean, like, we didn't do Halloween, but we had a trunk. We had a seafoam trunk in the basement that was full of costumes. I should actually ask my parents what the deal with that was, because I remember trying on lots of like dresses, dress costumes when I was a kid in the basement, away from the supervising eyes of my parents. I remember liking that. But it just sort of faded, I don't know. It's like, it's like some sort of creative competition. You go to like a Halloween party and it's like, I got to come up with a good costume and I got to be better than everybody. I have to be the best. I have to have the funniest, cleverest, most immediately appealing costume. I don't want to do that. I suppose that's all just made up and in my mind, but still. I don't get it. I simply don't get it. But I want you people to tell me about your Halloween experiences from childhood to adulthood. Anything that happened, what you're dressed up as today. I'll pretend to care. I'm saying it right now. I will pretend to care. You won't even be able to tell that I'm pretending. So I'm a great actor. Nah, we'll see. I'm in a weird mood today. I might be mean. I feel like I might end up being mean to people. So I'm sorry in advance. Which really, that negates the meanness. It's not even mean because I already said sorry. Okay? So don't get upset. I already said sorry. I can say whatever I want now. All right, anyway. If you were here at the very beginning of the stream, you watched that there was a little video playing. That was MoxieFamous. That was MoxieFamous assembling the extra special Halloween CD. Because even though I don't give a shit about Halloween, I know everybody else does. And I'd like to get in on that. And, it's a holiday that fits in with some of my sensibilities. Everyone's just suddenly super into murder and gruesome, grisly things. The things that I love. And so I did make a Halloween special this year. This is the first kind of big, long story, audio story I've made since The Haunted Darkness, which is a Halloween special I did back in 2017. I'm getting back in the game, baby. And you know why? Because we're making CDs. We got this brand new... This is going to be the new trend is CDs. You ever heard of CDs before? They're coming back in a big way. We're bringing them back. Everyone's talking about vinyl. No. Compact discs. And we'll be talking more in depth of that like at the very end of the stream because I know you guys want to get into the calls. You don't want to do, a whole like 20-minute rundown on the CDs. But the CDs are extremely beautiful. And you can see from that video, Moxie put a ton of work into all of them. That was just one. So imagine all that shit, times a couple hundred. You can order the CD. There's a link in the description of this video. And you should. If you got, some dough and you like the Minute Hour, you like what we're about here, this is a great way to support the Minute Hour and also get something. Like I got a Patreon, but you don't really get anything for that. You can look at some old work in progress stuff or some extra bits, the bits that aren't good enough to put on YouTube. It's kind of not, as far as deals go, it's not a great deal. You're kind of it's just donating. You're not really getting much in it. But for this one, you actually will receive a beautiful CD in the mail. It's a wonderful package. And because of the CD, I made this special, which is going to go on the YouTube as soon as this stream is over. It's all upload and everything, so I'll click the public button as soon as we're done today, which will be in 4 hours or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Oh, baby. All right. I guess we'll just get right into it. Right? Like get right into the calls. Let's just do it. All right. I'm going to put the number on screen. Where's this? The number to call in is 518-288-7938. Do I? Oh, I didn't even have Do Not Disturb mode on. You could have called in this whole time. You could have cut me off. All right, you can call in now. Tell me about Halloween, costumes, your take, your hot Halloween take. Pro or against. There's very few against, I feel like, so maybe that's not the angle, but just tell me what you're doing for this Halloween. It's also part of it is I'm waiting for calls now, so I'm just delaying, and actually I see tons of calls are just not getting through. This is something that happens when there's too many calls. Google just can't pick one. So I'll wait here for a minute because I have more to say about Halloween. It also, there's the whole weird, like, perverted sexual Halloween. I don't know. I just don't like it. It's like, it's cute. The kids that dress up, they get candy. That's great. I don't know why there's a threat involved. I don't know exactly where that figures in, but, whatever. I'm behind it. I was driving back from Stewart, so after I was picking up my beer and my zero impact energy and a terrible Stewart's hamburger, I saw some kid in a full suit and some weird old man mask, and he was just at the edge of his driveway waving to all the cars. I'm into that. That gave me a chuckle. So for the kids, I like it. And then you get like the late teens and adults, and it's just Halloween is like this disgusting excuse to fuck everything and look like, like a prostitute, male or female. I'm going full boomer here, but it's gross. I just think it's gross. I don't like adults having sex. I think that should be outlawed. And Halloween is just, it's like all that mixed with a bunch of weird, scary stuff. It's a weird mix. You got to admit, it's a weird mix. And it's like you all have that experience as a kid. So it's like you're reliving a part of your childhood, but you're also like making it horrible and sexual and like you're tainting it. I'm disgusted by you. I need someone to call in because I'm going off on this weird tangent and I need someone to put me in check. I'm just going to call one of these numbers.
Please leave your message for...
Okay, all right. Somehow a person called and turned off their phone. Actually, they're probably just calling over and over and over again. All right, how about this one? Hello?
Yo.
Hello?
Yo, did I make it through?
Yeah, dude. I called you because Google is not letting any calls through.
I can confirm that to be the case. I was not able to get through, but hey, everybody else, keep on trying. It'll work eventually, baby. I don't know.
Don't keep trying. This is the problem. Too many people are trying at once.
Shit.
All right, dude.
Well, hey.
How's it going? What was your name?
My name's Greg.
Greg.
I'm from PA. I think my brother Sam might have called a couple times, but I've never made it on.
I don't remember Sam, just based on you're saying he's your brother, but
that's
I believe
all good.
it.
He's the one who many streams ago might have shouted out OnlyFans and said shop local.
Yeah. I remember. I think I remember this guy then. There's been a couple people who talked about OnlyFans.
Usually sticks in your head, but yeah.
All right, Greg, we're talking about Halloween today. What's your hot Halloween take?
Halloween's fucking weird. Like, a lot of people have a lot of reverence for it. I think it's kind of cute. I think it's kind of neat. I think it's a neat opportunity where everybody just kind of gets a little dumb and kids get to have candy.
Mm-hmm.
As a candy fan, I'm all about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can also get why it was never really a part of shit that you've done. It'd be a bit weird for you. But that said, I want to shout out, if Halloween never really made sense to you, man, you did a hell of a job with Haunted Darkness. You understand the concept. You understand the spirit, even if you are not personally involved with it. So
dude,
hats off to you. I think you get it.
I mean, just try to make that shit as fucked up as possible. That seems to be the Halloween spirit that I understand.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Just do weird, disgusting, disturbing things. That's like the adult Halloween, though. I was just talking about this, that like, and you were kind of touching on this, like for kids, it's like it's great. They're adorable kids. They get to dress up. They get candy and stuff. And then there's this horrible adult version of it where everyone's like, there's no candy involved. It's just fucking each other in like costumes.
Yeah, something like that.
Is that not how it is? That's what I've been led to believe.
I mean, I'm sure that's Halloween for somebody. I've never gotten invited to that party, but I'm sure it's happening out there someplace.
What age are you?
I'm how old am I? I think I'm 25.
All right.
I'm at the point where I stopped keeping track, but I didn't get charged last time I rented a car. So yeah, 25. That's it.
Hell yeah, moving up. So you never had, you don't know what I'm talking about, like Halloween college parties where everyone's dressing all like slutty and it's all just about like.
Oh yeah.
The banging.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah. I mean, there's all the weird like sexy variants of costumes. I've never been to one of those, but I'm sure it's out there.
Me neither. We're a couple of cool guys. We've never been invited to a Halloween party. But I've heard they're having sex in those things, and I'm pissed off about it.
Yeah, fuck those guys. I mean, don't. They're
Where
getting
was
enough.
I? Where's my invite?
I want some sex. Come on.
I could have dressed as like a... This is the problem. You got to think of a costume that's funny and sexy. And those things don't mix.
You could do like a sexy Hitler or something like that. Somebody's probably done that.
Yeah. Hitler in a bikini.
Yeah,
Are you
there
dressed
go.
up? Are you dressed up right now?
Not really. Today, actually, I would be on the porch just, sitting in a chair, letting all the trick-or-treaters do the hard work. But I actually have fucking COVID right now. So
Ooh,
I'm just...
A very scary costume.
Oh, yeah. So I'm currently got my digs on of multiple long-sleeve shirts and pants and fucked up hair. And we've got some stuffed animals on the porch, keeping an eye on the candy bars. And I'm hoping that nobody comes by and steals the whole box because, I mean, it would be a hell of a haul if they did, not gonna lie. This is the first time I went with the full-size candy bars, and I'm leaving them unprotected, so we'll see what happens.
I'll ask you this as a final question.
Yeah.
You don't want people to steal all your candy, but, like, I thought Halloween was all about mischief and stuff.
So that's my thing I was making up for it. I was telling my boyfriend about this earlier. He was saying, like, if anybody does come and steal the entire thing, that will get to be a story they tell forever of the time that they managed to heist the entire box of full-size bars, and I'm glad that they will have that story.
And you could
I will be a little sad for all the other kids, but I will be glad to have made that story happen.
And you could put like a little fold-out note there. It's just like, sorry, kids, a mega Chad already came in and did what you all wish you had the balls to do.
Exactly.
Really berate
I'm sorry that
the
you
kids.
weren't good enough to get here early enough to make something out of it. Unfortunately, today's the night you learned that you are nothing. Happy Halloween. So yeah, that's the general spirit of it. Oh, do I have time for like one more rapid fire anecdote?
Yeah, go for it.
You could probably tell this story for like 10 minutes, but I'm probably going to sum it up in like 2 sentences.
Okay.
Back when I was a kid, we had this neighbor, Mr. Marshall, and he liked to play tricks on my mom. He liked to just kind of mess with her. Just, friendly neighbor, harassment. Halloween made a great opportunity for that to happen because it's a good opportunity where you can just kind of fuck with people who you have to be civil to for the rest of the year, and it's normal. So he had this rubber pig mask that had like an exposed brain, and he would put that thing on and crawl up over the banister of my parents' porch and crawl behind her on the porch and get it real close and scare the ever-loving hell out of her, like every year for several years.
Wow.
And every year she would see him on his porch and she would be checking across the way, a couple doors down, like, okay, he's still there. He's probably not going to do it this year. And every year he would still do it. And it was the funniest thing ever. So, Halloween opens up some possibilities. I think that needs to be highlighted. It's not all crazy sex parties.
Yeah, it's sometimes your neighbor crawling into your porch and horrifying you. Yeah, I mean, he sounds like an interesting guy, though.
Oh yeah, no, he was a character.
All right, dude. Thanks for talking to me and giving me your Halloween perspective.
Absolutely. Hey, happy Halloween or whatever to everybody else.
Happy Halloween.
Next caller. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. I know, I started off really harsh in the vibe of Halloween. I'm sorry. Happy Halloween. Just because I don't care doesn't mean anything, really. Oh, Google, you're such a son of a bitch. All right, I'm just going to call people because this is not working.
Hello.
You.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, nothing much. What was your name?
This is Riley.
Riley, we've talked several times.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited about this topic because I'm sure I could probably rant a little too long about it.
Dude, go for it. Give me your rant.
Oh man.
Where does it
I
start?
don't know. And well, yeah. Ooh. Okay. I kind of know. You kind of started it in that you were saying you're not into Halloween, or you're kind of, you don't get what it's all about. Yeah, it's maybe kind of cool for the kids, but it's kind of funny because there's a good song, man. I'm curious if you've heard it. The song is "Every Day Is Halloween."
I've not heard it.
It's actually a really good song, and yeah, the song. It seems because I'm not some juggalo who goes to fucking just concerts and put on face paint. The song "Every Day Is Halloween" definitely got me thinking, and I love the artist. His name, the band is Ministry, but yeah, what was it? Well, yeah, just fucking "Every Day Is Halloween." I was like, what the fuck? That's actually sort of a cool idea in the sense that we just pick one day out of the year to dress up and be weird and slutty, and that it's only one day of the year that's allowed. But I would strangely say that when you have the "every day is Halloween" concept, or when you live by that, then Halloween is just kind of like, it's just like any other day, just like kind of you have. Yeah, you're just like, what's the big deal? Why are people putting on costumes? Yeah.
We should always be as weird as we want to be.
Exactly, yeah. And in some ways, that song it made me love Halloween more, and maybe less, in the sense that it's just like any other day. It's a day where you can beg for candy and put on weird clothing, and people can be like, what's with this weirdo? But it's Halloween every day, so in some ways, that makes Halloween the coolest holiday.
This is I've not heard this as a life philosophy.
Exactly. Like I was kind of taken aback by the "every day is Halloween," but I think I'm maybe slowly converting you to the
whoa
philosophy.
Let's not go that far. No, wait. So then tell me, what is Halloween to you? Like, what does it represent to you? Like, is it just like the day where you're supposed to be weird and dress up? Like, what do you think its purpose is?
I think it kind of, even just your little day to be weird and dress up. That's I think getting a pretty good short, chunk of it. But it's just kind of, what was it? Because it's Halloween today. I'm not like dressed up right now. I'm just like chilling at my house. I should probably be doing some coding work or something. Like I should be probably working, but no, I'm taking. It kind of is a holiday for me, so I'm taking it easy today. So in some ways, well, yeah.
Well, you don't even have to worry about it because it's Halloween tomorrow too.
You just hit the nail on the head there, and I got candy. I got candy waiting for any potential trick or treaters. But that's the point. Is apart from that, it is kind of just like a chill. I can be weird if I want. I can start screaming right now. I can get wasted. I can watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
So is it a day to be bad? Like when you think about with kids, I think about like the candy. I'm thinking just about the candy right now. And like kids, like that's what I assume is so great about Halloween for kids. Like,
but I'm a big believer in candy, not to cut into you. I think candy's great, even though as I'm saying that, I could probably just turn this into another weird, candy's not too different from drugs, really. So the point being is, I'm a believer in candy as long as you're not like eating 10 Snickers bars a day or something. Like, you just gotta.
But Halloween, you can eat 10 Snickers on Halloween. That's the whole point.
Damn it. So
it's a day to just say fuck it to the rules and just like eat 10 Snickers. So that's a good thing is then, this is a good point, is candy for kids. Candy for kids, but then you said drugs are like candy. So for the adults doing Halloween, they should go around to people's houses and just get drugs.
Just like, go around house to house begging for Oxycontin and
Halloween is like the day to die of a fentanyl overdose.
And or eat 10 Snickers and take some fentanyl. Like, yeah, I practically did. I circularly fucked my logic because I was like, you shouldn't eat 10 Snickers every day, but every day is Halloween, so what's wrong with me?
I mean, we gotta. That's a lot to digest. I'm gonna let you go. You keep thinking about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to process that. Yeah. So you have a great Halloween.
All right, thanks, Riley. Have a good one.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right, I gotta call this one guy. This guy's called 100 million times. It's actually amazing how many times this guy's called. Who is this?
Hello?
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 Who's this?
This is Stephanie.
Say it again.
Stephanie.
Stephanie, I was just saying how you've called approximately 1 billion times so far.
I did.
And now you're in. Are you in a Halloween party right now? I can hear chatter.
Actually, no, I'm at work.
Oh, even better. Are you dressed up?
I have a quiet place now. Yeah, I was watching your show to entertain myself during some downtime. I saw the topic and couldn't help it. I came to work in costume.
There you go. What are you dressed up as?
A skeleton.
Gotcha. Classic.
Yeah, appropriate. I work in a hospital.
Oh, nice. It's like one of those like Karate Kid skeleton suits.
Oh, no. I gotta wear my scrubs, but I got white eyeballs, face paint.
Oh, what do you mean
like,
white
it's actually
eyeballs?
pretty creepy. Contact lenses.
You got fucking contacts that make your eyes all white?
Yeah, completely white out.
That is scary. Are you afraid that you might scare a patient to death?
I thought about that, but I risked it anyway.
Yeah, it's not really a risk for you. It's more a risk for them.
Well, that's still a risk for me.
Yeah, you probably would be in a bit of trouble. All right.
Maybe a little.
So then what's your take on Halloween? You seem to be, pretty pro Halloween then.
I am. I've been on, like, every spectrum of the holiday. Like, as a kid, I've been a parent and just an enthusiastic person for the holiday since I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a theme, though. It's got to be blood and gore, not a horror. Can I say that?
Oh, nice. I've not heard that. Sounds like an expression, but I've never heard that before.
Yeah, not really with the skimpy costumes using an excuse to wear lingerie in public, but, go full scary. Cause I feel like that's the sense of Halloween, to get your adrenaline going, get scared. I feel like that's an attractive part of the holiday itself.
Getting scared and scaring others?
Yes, I do enjoy doing that.
Have you been like hiding behind corners and...
I've done that once today. I'd lie.
Yeah. You really are going to kill someone.
Oh, no. It was a coworker. I wouldn't go to a patient.
Still, someone jumped out of the corner and they had all white eyes. I would be momentarily fearful for my life.
Done? Yeah, I feel like you missed out, especially as somebody that came up with the grill me skit that you did. That's pretty dark.
Oh, yeah.
And Halloween is a dark place. It can be, yes. I can see where a lot of it's been streamed as, like, a sexy party, but there's a lot of people that actually just appreciate being scared.
Mm-hmm.
or the ability to be something else for a day. And candy. Come on, man.
See, the scary thing is, like, because I was saying this at the beginning, my mom was the one who didn't let us, go out and trick or treat or anything. And it was the scary aspect that she was very against. It's like everyone is dressing as demons and goblins and ghouls, and like it's too much. It's gonna corrupt the children.
Oh, so she was religious.
Yeah, she was briefly very religious. Now she's just a little bit religious.
Oh, I hate that for you. You should go out there and do it now.
But dude, do you think
no
that you've been
rules
corrupted?
That you can't go trick or treating as an adult.
Do you think you've been corrupted? I mean, you're talking like, you know, you're a functioning adult with a job, but also you're dressed up like a crazy ghoul skeleton with white out eyes.
Yes.
So
Guilty.
So clearly something happened in your childhood that led to this moment, and it was celebrating Halloween, I guess.
And there's a lot of people, though, that have enjoyed it. I have not gotten a negative reaction coming dressed as this. I will say that.
No, I'm not saying it's bad.
Because it's that one time a year that you can be somebody else or something else.
So you say about being scared and getting scared. So it's like is it about like
An adrenaline rush.
Yeah, like tapping into like a visceral thing, like your primal nature.
I suppose. I'm not going to jump out of a plane, but I'll sit in a dark room and watch a scary movie.
Yeah. Have you tried to get any of the people, like any of the patients? Do any of them have the Halloween spirit?
I have not gone into a patient room today. The job that I do does not require.
All right.
But the ones I've seen in the hallways have reacted kindly to my outfit. And especially all the other coworkers there. We've been kind of down out here for a while, so to see somebody to come enthusiastically, they were really excited.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, that's good for morale. Someone who's really going for it.
Yeah, seeing something different, something colorful for at least once in a year. Beats Christmas lights to me. I like black and orange.
All right, nice. Well, hey, it was great talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
And I have a good rest of your shift, I guess. I don't know how you called me during it, but
I hope somebody's able to convince you Halloween's not so bad.
all right. We'll see.
All right, bye.
Happy Halloween. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, was that the clog? Will Google allow a call through now? Oh my God. I hate you, Google. I really need a new phone service here. All right. How about this person?
Hello. You have reached the voicemail box.
Okay. Nope. How about this person?
Hey, man.
Yo. How's it going?
What's up? I'm doing good. I don't get to say who this was.
Sorry, what?
Hello.
What was your name?
Cody.
Cody.
Uh-huh.
We've talked several times.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on Halloween, Cody? We're talking Halloween today.
Yeah. I mean, I guess people get killed and stuff. So, you either don't care or you're like, let your schizophrenia out.
Yeah, is that what you're doing?
No, I'm making an update for my game so that pizza can wear a coat.
Oh, so you're in the don't care camp.
I mean, yeah, I don't hate it like you do. I like that other people are fucking and having a good time and enjoying life. I mean, I'm not like watching it and enjoying it, but like, I mean, like, I'm in my house and they're out there just like living it up, living life like you should. Not in front of a screen because you don't trust anything or anyone.
Right.
Except for what you create.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like that the kids are out doing it. It's all those disgusting late teens and early 20s folk that I don't like.
They're all dressed as Harley Quinn.
Exactly.
That's the only part I don't like is that it's like not creative. If people were more creative and like made their own costumes or whatever, but it really is just like I'm sexy Hitler, look at my abs, that's fuck. Like, I don't hate that, but I just wish there's more to it. But it is like a mating ritual to be like, I'm a superhero with a super dick.
Oh, it's true. It is like a mating ritual. Like you dress up in this elaborate costume.
Austin Roberts was fucking.
You dress in this elaborate mating costume to like search out your mate for who's most drawn to whatever media you watch. That's what's another thing that's weird about it. People just pick like, it's all about like media.
Mm-hmm.
They just pick, they cosplay as their favorite character.
Perhaps it's programming. You know, they call it programming, but also it's programming in more than one way, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever dressed up for Halloween before?
Years ago, as a young adult, I haven't done it in a while, but like, I remember one year, because I thought it was funny, I ordered like a Mega Man helmet, and I just put on like a tiny blue shirt, and I just like smoked cigarettes on my front porch, just as like a fat Mega Man with like a bad beard.
Nice.
And like shorts and like a shirt that didn't fit.
Yeah, there's like, for kids, I feel like there's a whole spectrum of just like generic spooky costumes, like a ghost or a zombie or a vampire. But then there's like, those are the sorts of things that like you could easily make yourself. But then it feels like the majority are just like prefabricated Target costumes that are like Beauty and the Beast. It's just like Disney and Marvel and like the most gigantic media properties that exist in the world.
Yeah, it's not something, because then it has to be recognizable, or else people come up. Well, also, there's no creativity at all. But I think the common excuse is that, like, oh, I want people to recognize who I am, instead of, you know, and it's a lot of work. I remember one time, my mom had this boyfriend no one liked, and he was like, I'm dressed as, who am I? And he wore a prison jumpsuit and a blonde wig, and everyone's just like, you're a prison bitch. He's like, no, I'm Hillary Clinton. And I'm like, yeah, that's not that fun. As funny as you think. You just look like a prison bitch.
Halloween is the time. Political costumes. I've not seen that really.
Yeah, he's way too old to be dressing up. They all were.
He's making a political statement on Halloween.
You know, I'm not like, you know, I'm not triggered. I'm like, you know, maybe I wish he was a prison bitch, you know.
Hey, whoa. Yeah, I bet tons of people dress as, I mean, maybe not this year, but like in the past 4 years is like Donald Trump and shit, and she'll be like, it's an opportunity to to draw a line in the sand. That's what Halloween's all about.
Entire factories are making those creepy Obama masks, dude.
Hey, those are good though. I like
those.
So,
with Halloween, I could take it or leave it. I don't know. I'm not gonna like. I will hate people for not being creative, but I won't hate them for having fun.
Okay, I will.
And
I'll do it for both of us.
Have you been to a Halloween party or anything like that? Have you been directly exposed to this thing we're hating on of like the stupid, sexy young adults fucking and all their hormones that they don't control them as well as we do?
Just like once in my life, I went to a college Halloween party, and it was just like a normal college party where I didn't know anybody, and it was horrible. But it was even more horrible because everyone was like naked, and they all were fucking each other, except for me.
So it's an orgy, and you were left out.
Yeah.
Or you didn't jump in.
You know, that's a good dynamic to question. You're right. I wouldn't jump into an orgy, I guess.
So I'm not going to judge you on that, because that doesn't, if you're not prepared for an orgy, that's probably horrible.
I know, if an orgy just springs up on you, it's like, what? Yeah. I needed like a week to prepare.
Yeah, totally. But that's another thing, is like maybe everyone's like addicted to porn, and not judging, but maybe everyone's addicted to porn, so like, you know, it's like you're fucking a character instead of another human being.
I like that.
It's like, I'm fucking Wonder Woman. I don't know this bitch.
It takes you out of it. It's more like porn.
And you know what? I can't even judge, because like, I almost exclusively get my nut on a holiday, because that's like when it's the easiest.
Dude, what?
What? Get my nut on a holiday. Like, it's
but how?
Easier.
Because of parties, you mean?
Just go to a bar. Well, if you go to a bar or a party, it's people on holidays. You're more likely to get people like me or you, or like a shy girl that's like, you know, normally never would go out drinking on their own, but they're being dragged there by a friend. And I'm not saying like you get people drunk and take advantage of them, but like,
okay.
You know, they're people who are not living at the bar, so you're more likely to have a normal-ish interaction before you get really drunk and do stuff.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily that people are just automatically more randy on holidays. It's that there's a larger pool.
I think that's another factor too, but you're also getting more people than you would normally.
I see.
So yeah, that's what I do. Like, I haven't had a serious relationship in a long time, I'll just go out and do that, and then not talk to the girl ever again and get my nut. And they're like, I don't care about my performance, I'm just get what I want to get out.
But you're not doing that this year.
Legend.
You're working on your game this year during Halloween.
I made 3 games this month, actually. No, I quit the game I was working on because it was too long and boring, and I got burned out. And I already wrote one really long epic story about an edgelord that hates the government, so I decided I didn't need another.
Okay. How would you possibly make 3 games in a month? You make them way shorter?
I'm like, but yeah. So they're like 5 minutes each, but they're fully voice acted, and they have like their own mechanics, and yeah.
Nice.
Did
You've been
you check
mad
out
productive.
Monster Cockfighting?
That's the name of the game?
Yeah.
Is it on, what is it on, like Itch or something?
They're all on my itch page, and the one I just finished is about a pizza in the ghetto.
Dude, these sound great. Monster Cockfighting and Pizza in the Ghetto. Is your page One Card Pony?
Yeah, so One Card Pony, and the game's called Pizza Redemption.
Oh, okay.
The Ballad of Home Slice.
Sounds great. All right, hey, dude. Thank you for calling in.
Thanks for letting me promote that. Holy crap, thank you. You just did me a favor. That's awesome. I love you.
Dude, I felt like I didn't have a choice.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. I'm happy to promote this shit. Hey, buy this shit. All right, dude. Thank you for calling. Oh, he hung up. All right. See, I knew I would say something. That's not right. I wasn't forced. These calls aren't coming in. Let's just doing this manual mode here. God, I gotta pee. It's early. Hello?
Yo.
Yo. Who this?
This is David.
David, how's it going?
I'm doing good. I got off work so I could call in.
You got off work specifically so you could call in?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Well, so this is costing you some serious dough right now.
I don't make that much money, so I only had 2 hours left on my for the day, and my boss left, so I had the option to get off work early anyway.
Fuck that. All right, dude. Today we're talking about Halloween.
Yes.
You got some Halloween stories or Halloween opinions you would like to share?
Yeah. I think it's all right. I thought it's always been pretty fun for me. Last year, I went to my first and last house party with a bunch of college students, and that was, I can definitely agree. There's a lot of people who like to dress as whores.
Whorish, demons and kittens and pirates and things like that.
Yeah, sexy demons, sexy kittens. Yeah.
You never see anyone being like no one ever goes as like a battery.
A battery? No, not a sexy battery.
Sexy AA battery. Or a sexy D battery, if you're a bit heavier.
Yeah, ooh. Triple A.
Yeah, you could be a whole pack of batteries.
Oh, man. You could get a bunch of people and dress up as the same battery.
Yeah, this is definitely a great idea. All right. So you went to a house party for the first time ever?
Yeah, yep. I've grown up Christian, and so I never was inclined to go out, and I've never gone to an actual college, so I wasn't privy to where the house parties were until I met some guys at a bar who invited me. But
and it was just
a
house of sin and debauchery?
Oh yeah, definitely. Let's see. Well, I get there and I'm in my gorilla costume.
Okay.
And then I immediately go down. I find the basement and go down to smoke weed for most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point, as the night goes on, I hear tell that somebody shat on the dance floor. So I was not going to do that anymore. I was planning on it, but
Wait, someone was shot on the
So-
dance floor? Is that what you said?
Someone shit on the dance
Oh,
floor.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you said someone was shot on the
Sat.
dance floor.
Oh, shot. No. I said sat.
Okay, all right. Well, that's even better.
Shit, yeah.
There's a big steamy shit on the
Yeah.
dance floor.
Yeah. So you know that it's a good party when that happens.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And a little while passes by, and I'm just down there smoking weed. I made a bong out of a Hennessy bottle and gave it to the guys there that owned the house. And so we were passing that around.
Cool.
And not super interesting, but a chick like sat down next to me and she's looking to smoke some weed. I'm like, hey, my name's David. What's your name? He's like, I have a boyfriend. So I'm like, okay. So I just stopped talking to her.
That was her
the guy
name.
sitting on the other side of her.
That was her
I don't
name.
even. She didn't say her name. She didn't say her name.
I think that was her name.
She
I
just
have a
said that
boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a
But she
boyfriend.
was
Jones.
looking to get some free weed, and I figured we should at least know her name.
Dude, did you? But you still gave her the weed, didn't you?
I think we did. Yeah.
I mean, that's
We're
all
passing
right.
it around anyway. So.
It's gentlemanly.
I like to think I'm some kind of gentleman.
You bet she should have said that, and then you just immediately leave the whole party.
I should have just packed my shit and left.
It's some fucking bullshit. Get really angry.
Yeah. Yup, just smashing the bong and get out of there.
throw a brief temper tantrum. You're dressed as a gorilla, so you just be like, "I'm just in character."
That's right.
All right, so what about?
Yeah.
That was when? That was last year or when?
This is just last year.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And I don't want to do anything like that again. Partially because we were all hanging out, and then all of a sudden someone comes down, or someone comes down, and then someone else texts me telling us all that the cops have arrived for a noise complaint.
Right.
And so I pack my shit up, and then that's when I leave. I make my way out of the basement, and I go into the backyard, and everybody is like in the backyard, and they open up a gate, and one by one we're filing out the side gate, and like just going one by one. It was weird. We were filing out, ducking under some bushes, and just scattering throughout the block and the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
But before I made it to that point, I was in the backyard, and there's this chick on the ground crying. And so I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she says that she's very drunk.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That's right. I'm like, "Fuck."
All right, so she's very drunk and crying.
She tells me that she's very drunk. Yes, she's crying, and she says she doesn't know where her friends are, and that she's underage.
Oh, wow.
And so I did not stick around to talk to her any longer. I did not want to be caught with her.
Hey, so let me ask you this. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah.
Go on. Finish.
No,
your
I
story.
just didn't want to. Yeah. Oh, sure. I didn't want to get caught with an underage chick, so I told her good luck, and I filed out with the rest of the delinquent.
Good luck with your crying drunkenness on the ground. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking this when you
Hope you find
mentioned
your friend.
the cops are coming and it's Halloween. Would you be upset or happy if the cops were in costume?
I would be pretty happy if they were wearing some kind of costume.
Like
I
they all
think that
got
would be
they got
funny as shit.
like the colorful like clown afro or like.
Yeah, they all have.
But they're
clown
like
noses
fucking
or
free.
something.
They're still like really angry cops and shit, but they look ridiculous.
Right. Yeah, I would dig that. I'd say.
All right, nice. That's a message to all our cop listeners. Dress up for Halloween. Make it fun.
Exactly.
All right, dude. Hey, thanks for
but
calling.
then,
Oh, sorry.
One last thing.
Go for it.
Two things. I did, as I was walking home, some guy from the party texted me saying the cops were gone and they were getting it back going. And I was like, I'm going home. And then when I got home, I realized I had dropped my gorilla mask somewhere on the street. So that's done. And pertaining to the haunted darkness, I actually once had a fiance named Leah as well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I guess we shouldn't pry into what happened, but I assume it's better than what happened in the haunted darkness.
No, I fucking bricked her.
Did. Nice. It's good. That was a good hang-up line. Gotta appreciate that. Mad respect. All right, who's this? The next person who's called a billion times. Maybe we can unclog the lines if we call all the people who have called a billion times.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going great.
This is the Minute Hour. What was your name?
My name's Austin. You spoke to my wife earlier, the one with the white eyes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she beat me to it.
She's having the time of her life at work right now, sounds like.
I know. I didn't get to listen to it because I was calling you back to back.
Aha. Okay, you both are to blame for the problems.
That's right.
All right, good. Well, hey, so what are you doing then? Are you home?
No, I'm actually working as well.
Ugh. Work.
Yeah, I know. We're about to be off though. We both get off at 7.
All right, good. Do you live in like a neighborhood like where you have to have the candy at the ready or no?
Yeah, it's a very small neighborhood though. We don't live in like suburbia.
Right. All right, so what's your take on Halloween? You say fiance or girlfriend or wife?
It's my wife.
Okay, wife. Your wife loves Halloween. This is not news to you.
Oh yeah, I know. It's her thing.
How about you?
Not so much.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like wearing a bunch of stuff on my face, I guess. I figure, like, if I'm going to dress up and really do a good costume, it would have to have good makeup, right? I mean, what am I going to dress up as that I can pass?
That's a good point. At the very least, you need, like, a wig.
Yeah, and like most Halloween wigs, you'd have to go to, like, a wig shop to make it actually look good.
So you don't want to do it. You don't like it because it's too much. It's too much work.
It's too much work. Yeah, too much work, too much money to make it really look good. Her costume looks great.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like she really went the extra mile. She's got contacts.
Oh yeah, she did.
It sounds terrifying.
It is kind of terrifying.
Did you do Halloween as a kid?
Yeah, I did. The last time I did it, I was probably in middle school, and I dressed as like a werewolf or something, a wolf man.
That was the last time you dressed up?
That was easy, yeah.
Did you skip the whole college house party Halloween scene?
No, I went to the parties, but I didn't really dress up.
Damn, too cool.
I mean, I could always like say that my costume was something nerdy or something like that. Pass.
Have you done that? You make up a fake
No,
costume?
no.
That's like against Halloween etiquette. People get.
I did
pissed
that
at
today when she asked if I was going to dress up.
What'd you
Told her
say?
I was dressed as a police officer already.
All right, nice. Hey, I was just asking
It's
the
terrible.
last caller if the cops on Halloween ever dressed up.
No. I wish.
But why not?
See, I would. If we could get away with it in our policy, I probably would do something minor at least, but no.
Like
they
I was
won't.
saying, like just like if you threw on the rainbow clown wig and the red clown nose, like right as you're getting out of your patrol car.
See, I already feel like that when I put on the uniform, so.
Oh, bro. Why the cell phone?
Oh, that's my humor.
All right, good.
Self-deprecating.
I see. Well, so hey, then I'll ask you. Then this will be up your alley. What's the crime like on Halloween?
Oh, it's terrible, but I work day shift now, so best of luck to night shift.
Ah, but have you done that in the
There's
past?
a bunch of stupid stuff that comes in. There's like, it's mostly just drunk people.
Is it like pranks or is it just drunk people being drunk idiots?
It's just drunk people being drunk idiots. Not necessarily pranks. There's a lot of DUIs and stuff like that, of course, but
Oh man, that's not funny or lighthearted.
it's kind of dark, right?
there's a lot of drunk people operating.
I'll tell you something really dark. Our morgue is almost full. If that's not creepy enough for Halloween, I don't know what is.
Where is the morgue? Is the morgue in the police station? I thought it was in the. It's like
It's at the hospital.
Just like in the basement.
Well, it depends on like where you live too. Some places it'll be like a state morgue. Here it's at the hospital.
Do the cops have something to do with the morgue, or do you know that because of your wife?
No, they do have something to do with morgue. Again, that depends on where you are, though.
What do they do? What do you do with the morgue?
So, without outing who I work for and revealing my identity, this would be very easy.
Yeah, be careful.
Take
your time.
The morgue here is run by the hospital has its own police department, so they run the local morgue in this county.
Is that normal?
No, that's not normal.
Okay, all right, cool.
No, not at all.
All right, then you probably did just out yourself. That does sound like a pretty doxable thing.
Yeah, that's all right.
So then it's
not
probably
going to say anything outlandish.
So this is probably tonight is like similar to other holidays. Then just like drinking too much.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like July 4th. A lot of burn entries on July 4th, probably. I don't really know that for certain. I'm just assuming.
Damn, that's too bad.
Gotta be, right? Stupid people with fireworks.
I wanted to hear a crazy prank story that you had to, like a prank you had to break up with deadly force.
No, I've never had a terrible prank story like that where I reacted violently to something that was just minor. That'd be a good story.
I know.
They're probably not great for court, though.
You should consider just making one up for the future.
Oh, okay. That's probably a good idea.
Like, it'd be like, these kids were fucking pulling their pants down. Fucking took out my nightstick and it starts pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, see, I don't even carry a nightstick.
Dude.
I've only ever used one once, and I took it from another officer that was fighting with us. Like, we were fighting a guy, and I don't have one. His was available, so I grabbed it.
Okay. I thought you were saying you were fighting.
I've never actually hit somebody with one. It's more for, like, prying their arm out from underneath them.
Okay, I see.
I don't know a single cop that actually wants to use their baton to hit somebody anymore. It's just terrible. It looks terrible.
Yeah, I mean, my little brother was a cop for a bit. Not the one I live with, a different little brother. And he showed me his fucking nightstick once, and yeah.
Was it the expandable, like, without baton?
It was like, whoosh,
yeah, so it was the ass.
Like the telescoping, and it's like this, like, just insanely heavy metal, and like, imagine that, like, raining down on your, yeah, it just sounds,
painful.
It sounds rough. All right, dude, are you getting a call? Do you have to go?
No, I'm listening to someone else's.
What's on the radio? What's going on?
Somebody doesn't want to go where they're supposed to go.
Put me on with them. I'll convince them.
Put you on with them. I wish I could. I will tell you, Gate Rate has entered common vernacular here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, with Gate Rate, you can identify if they're carrying a weapon or not. Yeah.
That's
not
smart.
quite to the level of the Chinese, but we're getting there.
That's smart though. Someone's got an.
They got a lot more
gate.
bodies working on that than we do.
Yeah. All right, hey man, thanks for taking my call and calling a bunch.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry for calling you 80 times.
It's all good. It's good to hear from you and your wife.
Thanks. Now I can say that I got in too. Thank you.
All right, have a good night,
man.
man.
Have a good rest of your night. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. All right. I'm gonna put on Do Not Disturb because I gotta pay us. We're gonna take a quick break here. Just under 5 minutes while I go to the restroom. Also, I hear the cackles of children outside. I think my brother is basically taking over the trick-or-treating duties at the front door. So I don't think I have to worry about that. But, before I take this break, the music that I'm playing on this stream is from Vanishing Amulet from their album Nocturnal Heritage. And the Bandcamp link to that is in the description of this video. some dungeon synth that was recommended to me by shout out to Patreon user Scissors Fell on My Foot, who recommended this one to me. Some nice spooky music for the occasion. All right, so we're just going to take a quick break, and we'll be back, and we'll do the calls relatively soon after we get back. Probably first we're going to go to the boys when I get back, but anyway. What button am I trying to press right now? Oh, right, this one. Here we go. Okay. let's go into the boys chat here, see what's going on. Hey, boys.
Oh, hey.
Hey, how's it going, boys?
Just talking about McDonald's. Yeah.
You guys are talking about McDonald's?
Yeah,
Again?
Yet again.
All right, good. Hey, we're talking about Halloween today, because it's today.
Yeah, we were talking about that too, but mostly McDonald's.
Right. Well, hey, how about Halloween, though?
I was McDonald's fries for Halloween when I was a little kid. In 4th grade, I think, or even 3rd. I went as fries. Yeah. The year before, I was a hot dog.
Did you go? You went as fries, so like that's like with the red container and all.
Yeah, red container, yellow fries.
Hell yeah.
Had the big old thing.
Is that like
Everyone
a
else
mom?
was a fucking... Huh?
Is that like a mom-made costume?
I don't remember. I think it was probably actually from Spirit somehow. Somehow they had it, maybe.
It would be funny if your mom did make it though, and you didn't remember because you just didn't get enough of the shit.
That's actually quite likely. Yeah, that's actually pretty likely. Now that
Imagine
I think
being
about it.
Imagine being your babe of a mom right now, listening to this, and going, "He didn't remember all the work I put into making that French fry, that piece of shit."
Dude, Moxie and I were talking to Quait's mom at one point, and Moxie went hard. Moxie was calling Quait's mom a babe to her.
It's fun.
Yeah.
He's being direct.
She didn't. I don't think she disliked it.
Oh yeah, older ladies love that shit. And it's not like she's gonna sneak in my house and get me or anything. This is over the internet. I can do whatever I want. I can get away with calling my buddy's mom a babe because she sounds like a babe.
She did sound like a babe. Have to admit.
She's pretty into doxing people though, so you better protect her identity.
I'm careful. She's not gonna find. Well, actually, she probably could find me.
Do you guys have to do any like handing out candy tonight? Are you in neighborhoods?
I'm in a New York City apartment with one baby and no children, so I think not. I didn't even prepare in case some children showed up, though. I'll feel like a dumb fuck if they do.
Do people do that in apartments? Do they do like door to door in
I
apartments?
heard they do, actually.
I've never witnessed that. All the apartments I've lived in, like, there were definitely no children there. It was only like very poor 20 to 22-year-olds like me at the time. Hey.
It's about where I'm at.
Hey, Toner.
Yeah.
You dressing up today?
Dude, I already did. I already got out of my costume. I'm done for the night.
What where were you costuming?
Just in my local area.
Like for work, or you're just walking around?
No. Yeah, it was a semi-public space. It was actually in front of a government building.
Dude, why? You dressed up and walked. Oh, okay, all right. Was it you were like with a group?
No group.
Pictures for who? Who was taking pictures?
For me. Who else?
I don't fully understand this story.
There's a picture of me in the chat right now that has my face censored.
Is this you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my god! Wow, I thought this was like an AI generated image.
What?
Yeah, it looks kind of fucked up.
Something weird about this one. Can I show this, or is this not?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You can show it. It's I put the character's face over my face.
Oh, okay. Now that I'm looking closer here.
Yeah, you can tell it's him because he's got that fencing body. Yeah, it looks like a fencer.
Dude, I'm actually wearing fencing pants and fencing socks, and I got a
I
small
believe
sword.
it. Yeah, it looks like it.
Sword in my hip.
What the hell are fencing socks?
They're just like long socks. There's just nothing special about them.
All right, I've just managed to get the picture on the screen, but it's on the whole screen right now.
No.
I like how my fucking burger is on the screen.
Oh god.
Oh shit. This is hard.
There you go.
No, I got the wrong thing. All right. So Moxie and there we go. There we go.
Oh,
that's what
man,
Toner looks
yeah.
like right now. Or you're already out of costume.
I'm out of costume.
What? Oh.
When's the last time either of you guys got dressed up, Moxie or Quait?
Dude, straight up, 2 years ago, I was at last year I was Taco Bell. The year before that, I was Among Us.
You were all of Taco Bell?
Yeah, I I wore this shirt that says "Make Baja Blast available in stores all the time." And that shirt is sold by the Mountain Dew Taco Bell store. And I wore a cup, like two large cups on my arms, like sheets. And I wore a Taco Bell bag as a hat. And I had sauces in the cups, and I was handing them out at a Hoboken bar. With my girlfriend at the time. Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that. That's a homemade costume. Nobody's selling that costume that I could think of.
Dude, everyone loved Taco Bell as the costume. That got major credit, you know.
Moxie, what about you? Last time you dressed up?
Probably like 10 years ago or something. Some shit. I don't know. I don't really do a lot of holiday stuff unless it's like Christmas or Thanksgiving, and that's just an excuse to cook a big meal.
Did you do Halloween stuff when you were a kid?
Yeah, back when there was a lot of kids in the neighborhood, then, you know, everyone was moving away and tech workers with no kids were moving in, so it just kind of died.
Sad.
Yeah, it was pretty cool when I was a kid. Go trick-or-treating all the time, and then, like, my dad would keep running out of candy, so we would, like, loop back home, and he would pay us, like, a nickel per piece of candy to replenish the bowl. So I would just go out trick-or-treating, and then come back and get, like, $3, and go out, go do more trick-or-treating, and just, like, I'm making money tonight. I'm gonna sell all the shit candy to my dad, keep the good stuff for myself.
That's pretty good. That's a great idea. Did you boys have any, did you have like a candy in particular when you were kids that like, this is the one I want?
Hmm.
I was asking my nephews this, and my nephew Harry said he most wanted lollipops, which is crazy.
That's such a bad answer.
I know.
Who fucking cares about lollipops? Shut the fuck up, kid.
That's exactly what I said.
That's good. I'm glad. I'm kind of torn between. I like the fruity, juicy ones. You know, I like the Skittles and the Starburst, but I also appreciate the chocolate. I like the Milky Way, like the deep midnight Milky Way type of thing going on.
Or like 100 Grand or Kit Kat were good chocolate ones.
Yeah, Crunch Bar.
100 Grand Crunch, that's good. I like those the Crackle bars, which are basically Crunch bars.
Yeah, it's just like the Hershey Crunch Bar and stuff, Nestle.
Right.
Yeah. I like I would always trade candy with my brothers and, you know, shit like that. So I'm okay with Tootsie Rolls. Nobody else seems to like them. So I would just be trading they're totally fine. So I'd be trading like one piece of candy for like 4 little, you know, midgies or whatever at a time and just maximizing my candy. I'm like, well, yeah, nice. Chocolate's okay, but like Tootsie Rolls are chocolate. So I'll trade you this one Reese's peanut butter cup for like 6 of those things you don't want. And yeah, I was making bank.
Yeah. The Reese's are like gold. Like you can really trade up to get, if you've got Reese's, you can get tons of shit.
That benefited me because I don't like peanut butter a whole lot. It's all right, but I was trading up for sure. That was a big trade up. I was autistic as a kid, not anymore though, and I would lay out all the candy I got like by color. I would lay it all out in a big grid by color, and then when I would get bored of that, I would do it by kind, and then when I got bored of that, I would do it by size.
Would you ever eat them?
I honestly straight up wouldn't eat them for days, and I would get mad if my brother ate any of them, my 10-year-older brother. I would like start getting so mad because I just wanted to collect them forever.
Getting so much
and then I realized
enjoyment
you kind of have to eat them.
From organizing them. Hey, Teratoma, are you there? Teratoma?
I am if this is working properly. Is it working properly?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Hey, so we're gonna end on you, but Teratoma, are you dressed up right now?
Not right now. No, I have like a kind of a plastic mask I throw on when the trick or treaters come by, a bunch of eyes, but
okay.
Not dressed up right now.
So you get in the spirit for the kiddies.
Well, I mean, so far it's been the one kid, so I'll see if more come by. I have a jumpsuit that I wore for over the weekend. That's like a Halliburton branded jumpsuit, and I've just gone as an oil field worker for the last few days. But it's kind of gross having been worn over the weekend. So I decided against breaking it out one last time.
So you've been going to some Halloween parties this weekend?
Yeah.
What's the scene like where you're at? What are these parties like?
Well, honestly, it's been pretty relaxed. There's a bunch of shit going on, but I've just kind of been floating in like little friends get-togethers, so I haven't done anything too crazy, to be honest with you. I wish I had an exciting story. I'm sorry. I wish I had an exciting story for you and the boys and the listeners, but I don't. I watched the Night of the Demon remake with like 4 buddies. We had some drinks. I wore a Halliburton outfit, that's about it.
It was
That's
basically a normal night, but you're wearing a Halliburton jumpsuit.
You kind of, basically, yeah.
It's fun. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
I did a bump of ketamine and watched a tape of about gang signs, which is pretty funny. There's like a video from the 1990s, like about teaching your children about gangs, and it was pretty laughable. I don't know. You hear a very serious man talk about super gangs, unironically, and
super gang.
Yeah, like watch out for the Jamaican posse. Those are the super gangs. The stoners and the punkers. How do you know if your kid's involved with the punkers? You gotta be careful.
Those all sound like great costume ideas, though.
They're true. They really do.
All right, hey boys, it's good talking to you. I'll be back in an hour.
I got some stories about this year for next time, so everybody get ready.
Okay, all right, good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, let me get this fucking guy off the screen. This one? All right. All right, I'm taking off Do Not Disturb mode. The call-in number is 518-288-7938. Maybe a call will actually come through yet to now. We haven't had a single call come through yet. I've been just calling people who have called in. I can see the calls, there are like 100 missed calls just pop up out of nowhere, but it's not going to... Oh, here we go. First call.
Call from...
It's Freddy.
Oh,
To
scary.
accept.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello, is this Freddy? From my nightmares?
Yeah. Yeah, hey, how you doing?
What the hell are you doing in the corporeal world? I thought you were a figment of my imagination.
Oh, dude, no, not that Freddy. Jesus Christ, God, I had a nickel. No, not that Freddy. I'm a different Freddy, man. I got a thing in my throat. No, I'm not.
Oh,
no,
I'm
not
sorry.
A nightmare creature.
Yeah, no, I was thinking of a horrible, disfigured Freddy who regularly molests me in my dreams. Nightmares, nightmares, not dreams, nightmares. Sorry.
Well, I'm no looker, but I wouldn't say disfigured.
So you're just normal Freddy.
Anyway. Normal Freddy? No, normal Freddy's my cousin. Just Freddy. Just Freddy.
Just Freddy. Well, so what's
what
up,
about you?
Freddy?
Can I call you Min?
Yeah, that's fine. So how you doing today? Today is a Halloween. You know that though, right?
Yeah. Halloween's cool, but you guys already probably caught on that, man. Halloween's just another fucking day, man. And the rituals are pretty shitty around here. We just act like we have no shame, get drunk and fuck and act all crazy, and we tell the kids to do the same thing, but just like a little kid version of it. We can't have them drink all the alcohol and stuff, so we give them all the candy, all the sugar, and all that kind of nonsense. And, tell them to go get scared, woo, and we have fun. It's a good time.
So it's a good thing.
What about you? Huh?
What about me? What?
What about you? What are you doing? I know you don't celebrate Halloween
I'm doing this
traditional way.
I'm doing this call-in show, man. I'm doing this so I don't have to answer the door to the children who want candy.
I heard you have a brother. I heard you got a little sibling there. The older, younger?
I have a younger brother.
Younger? Is he spry?
Is he spry?
Is
that what you asked?
Weird question. Never mind. No.
That was kind of a weird question.
Weird question. Never mind. 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 Never mind.
Well, let's just move right
No,
past that. I don't even quite know the intention of that. He is spry, though.
Well,
You know, now that you mention it, he is spry.
he's a spry fella. That's good. That's good. At least one of you is. That's good. That's good. Being spry is good. Can't have too much candy, or else you lose the ability to run.
Is this something you?
Hey,
you
look.
yeah, go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, you know, you're this call-in show, this Halloween thing, man. Everybody's got good Halloween stories. Let's see. Well, yeah, no, well, you know, so when I was a little guy, you know, we used to do a lot of the pranking stuff on Halloween. I was always kind of the day for mischief, you know, when we couldn't party and find all the people to party with. We're like, yeah, let's go fuck some shit up. So, you know, we'd kicked over a couple of porta potties. That was always good. And, you know, we went over into one of the yuppies, you know, the yuppies part of the neighborhood, and what we did was we did simulated anal sex on top of one of their SUVs.
Whoa.
That was pretty funny. Yeah.
Simulated.
Oh no, nothing egregious, nothing vulgar. You know, just enough to make them turn the lights on and go, what the hell? Yeah, good stuff.
Just some friendly humping, but no penetration.
Absolutely no penetration. You do that in private.
I mean, geez, but Halloween.
Typically.
If there was going to be a time
Halloween
to do it in public, it would be Halloween. Am I right?
Yeah.
Is that taking it too far?
Now you're a giant fucking hypocrite. I knew it would come back to this. No. Penetration, any day of the week. It's just another day. This is the day you do with a mask on. This is the day you do with a little blood on your mouth or whatever. But every day is a good day for public simulated penetration.
Do you I'm at a loss of what to ask you right now. Do you enjoy? Is there something sexual about Halloween to you? I mean, like you gave a couple prank examples, and half of them were anal sex related. Is it just that was just for a laugh?
Oh,
though?
they
That's
were,
not
but
like
that's
not like a
because
serious.
I was referring to.
You just do that
I'm sorry.
for a joke to have a good time.
Yeah, it was just a joke, just to have a good time. You know, I would never do that today. You know, it just kind of wouldn't ring the same. But yeah, I mean, the whole sex thing. I mean, come on, you know, you get a whole bunch of people together, you tell them to dress up and, you know, with hardly any clothes showing, and then you put a whole bunch of, you know, you got the loud music, you got the flashing lights, and you got all the. I mean, look at this. I got this hostile crossfade now, and I'm not even at the Halloween party just because it's Halloween. So, you know, you're gonna want to put your mouth on something. You're gonna want to hold something on you. You can't say it's a surprise, you know, but we do it on Halloween, and it's a Halloween party. Oh no, yeah, but 3 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, you know, that's not a Halloween party. That's just a bunch of weirdos in latex dancing.
So do you agree? We had this caller on earlier who was saying that, you know, like we should treat every day like Halloween. Every day is Halloween. But in your mind, is Halloween like specifically for this kind of insane debauchery?
Well, not really. You know, it's Halloween is you know, it's got this cultural identity. It can be associated with, you know, these different peoples and religious groups. But that's the thing. You know, we could celebrate Halloween every day if we had any fucking cultural identity. Unfortunately, you know, all of our holidays really have lost a lot of their meaning in this kind of capitalist struggle. You know, I mean, if we were supposed to be you know, worshiping our ancestors on the other side of the veil, or, you know, praising our various animistic gods for a good harvest or what have you. And, you know, maybe we could actually have a bit more of a, you know, meaningful relationship with the holiday. But, you know, let's just, you know, we can drink the, you know, eat the candy, drink the soda, and just pound each other. You know,
Are those were you just describing like the real reasons for Halloween? I'm not even familiar, so I can't even tell.
I figured one of your other fans would probably get into that. It's not really an interesting subject. I don't like to talk about it too much, but yeah, I mean, you've probably heard of this stuff. All Hallows Eve, Samhain, Samhain. You know, we've completely lost the cultural identity of whatever Halloween is supposed to be today. So, yeah.
I don't know what any of that shit means. All I know is my mommy told me that it was the devil's holiday. You ever been bobbing for apples? Is that something people do?
Bobbing for apples. Well, so I really do think that comes back to the whole autumnal harvest part of the ceremony thing. You know, oh look, it's autumn. There's a whole bunch of apples. What do we do? Well, let's make a game out of it.
Okay, yeah.
You know what? you just reminded me of something. There's actually a little animation about bobbins for apples going around right now on the old interwebs, and I wonder if you saw it. It's actually very, very impressive. Features some really good line art. It's something to the effect of there's you're underwater and there's apples showing up, and all of a sudden there's like these weird heads with all these transmogrifications with the mouth and the neck and the eyes and the gums and the facial features, and they're devouring the apples, and they come up and you find out, oh my god, this creature has been bobbing for apples and it's an apple tree monster and the whole party's in danger. Have you seen this? It's a wonderful animation. Have you seen this?
No, this is not ringing a bell. What's it called?
I can't recall. You know how social media is horrible. It's fucking terrible for anyone who wants any sort of citation or anything like that. I believe Jamie R. Jaimie.
Oh, I know that guy.
To that effect.
I can now
all the fucking badass.
I can imagine this animation now in his style. It definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I got so excited when I saw it. For a while I was just kind of, just checking out those birds, those crazy fucking birds.
Right,
but then, that new shit came out and I just had it on replay. Yeah, check it out.
All right, hey, Freddie, thanks for shouting out Jamie R's animation. You got any last words, any final words on Halloween? Maybe this Halloween, anything special you want to do, or anything you want to say to the people about Halloween? That's a weird question, but take your time to digest that.
Keep it safe. Keep it safe, but keep it real. Don't be doing shit motherfuckers want you to do just because it's Halloween. It's your Halloween, too.
Hell yeah. All right, dude. Thanks for calling.
Oh, my pleasure. Adios.
All right, have a good one. Happy Halloween. It's too late. That was Freddie. All right, that was a call that actually came through. I wonder if is that gonna keep happening? Yes. All right. You see Google.
Call from
Matt.
You can do it if you really try. Matt. Matt.
You got me the screen. Yeah,
Matt.
I'm on. I hear you. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. How's it going, man? How's it going, Mr. Matt Hour?
Good, Mr. Matt. How are you doing on this Halloween?
Not too bad. Had a nice long day at work. I opened the old YouTube app on my drive home. Saw that you were streaming, and I had to rush inside and get my spot in line. So
and here you are.
And, yeah, here I am.
Do you have any plans for Halloween? Are you going to have to deal with the trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood or no?
No. I'm in an apartment complex, and we went ahead and had a little get-together this last Saturday, Halloween party. My Satanist friend hosts every year. He goes ahead and
nice.
does a little Halloween party. So
is he a true Satanist?
I think he is. I mean, whenever we always tell him to take his shirt off and show off his back titties because he's got this sweet, full back tattoo of Lucifer himself, tits and all. And it's a great party trick just for whenever he gets pissed drunk and whips that thing out. So
he has a
full
back
tattoo through and through.
He has a full back tattoo of Lucifer.
Yeah, like goat head, chest of a woman, goat legs, that sort of thing, wings and all. So,
hey, let me ask you something. Because whenever people are talking about Satanism in the modern era, they're always like, "Oh my God, all you fucking Christians are so fucking lunatics. You think Satanists worship Satan? They're just like they worship intelligence. Like they're all about science and logic." But you're saying this guy has a tattoo, a full back tattoo of Lucifer.
Yeah. So, I mean, he doesn't really come off as somebody that he's a nice guy. Like, I'm a through and through Christian myself, but that's there's nothing wrong with us being friends.
Throw him under the bus. Throw him under the bus. He doesn't listen to this show. Tell us.
No, I told him to listen to it, and I'll make sure I tell my shout him out on the show. So
yeah, well, I'm curious about this full on Satanist.
Yeah,
what does it mean? What does it mean?
He dressed up as what did he dress up as? He hosts the party. He was like some sort of Illuminati guy, but it's really interesting. Oh, the other thing he's got this. He's got the what are they called? The tomb of Solomon, something like that. Solomon's sacred seals. It's a bunch of satanic symbols. He's got a bunch of seals, and he has this full arm sleeve. If you've seen Hereditary the movie,
Yes.
The Demon King in that, it's I can't remember. I think it's called
Payman.
Yeah, that's it. He's got one of them seals is Payman on his arms. It goes over all of them little devils. So it's a pretty sick tattoo, if I say so myself.
All right. I don't want to talk just about this guy because you're not this guy. So, it's like,
Yeah.
we're,
All right.
there's
How about
a
this?
degree of separation. But I am concerned about this guy. He sounds totally wacko to me based on these.
No, he's a.
I'm only basing it based on these 2 tattoos you've told me about.
What's that?
So I'm only judging him based on these 2 tattoos, so I really don't have the information necessary.
No. He's a great guy,
Yeah.
So, but
did you do any weird satanic shit at the party?
Well, there was whenever I took the.
It wasn't a simple no. All right, go on.
What's that?
I was expecting a simple no for an answer, but go on.
Oh, okay. No, whenever I show up to the parties, it gets a little sexual sometimes.
When you show up.
When I show up specifically, I get fucking smashed, and then it gets a little sexy sometimes. So I remember it was 2 years ago. Same guy, same Satanist, shows up to the party, but he's working this shit job at the time. He's doing like data support at he has to leave at 2 o'clock in the morning and go work through the night. So, we're all getting drunk, wearing costumes and shit.
Okay.
And he has to leave, but he leaves behind, his girlfriend's there, all of our mutual friends are there, a bunch of us, and we're getting wasted. And then we decide, hey, you know what? He had to bail out. That kind of sucks for him. So let's go ahead and take a group nude. Let's just strip on down and then, send him a nice group nude. So there we all are. His girlfriend's tits are out, my cock's out. It's all
right. Hard.
It's a group time.
Big ass boner.
No, it's a little blurry. Somebody was waving the camera around, so I have this flashing red rocket out. So it was a good picture. And then this last time, was a lot. It was pretty funny because I got even more wasted this year. That was 2 or 3 years ago, I think, at this point. But this last year, I got even more wasted, and some more shenanigans happened there. So, but they're all what I'd say is they're all very comfortable with their sexuality. I'm not gay. I'm straight, but I think that's incredibly funny to prank your friends. So to say, just to prank your guy friends. That might not be so comfortable with their sexuality. So, but I decided that it'd be really funny if I just kissed him on his bell end. Just give him a little smoochy poo.
Kissed him on his what? On his what?
On his bell end.
Bell end.
Yeah. You got
I actually don't know what that means.
Good sir?
Say that again.
Are you circumcised?
So
yes. The tip of the penis, it's shaped like a bell. So I kissed him just on the tip of his bell end. Just as a little prank. So.
Dude, were you taking another group nude? Why was he nude?
No. He just
did you whip that?
And I did it. So
hey, if you whip out the wiener, you got to expect someone's gonna be kissing that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It might not be who you want.
Yeah, but I'm straight. It was completely platonic. Nothing between us whatsoever.
How did it go? What was the reaction?
He was nearly passed out. He's like, "What the fuck just happened?" But it was something. Everyone's fucking hooping and hollering and shit. And he's like, "Whatever, man. You got to do what you got to do to entertain the people." I like to get the crowd riled up.
But this is strictly a Halloween type thing.
Yeah. No, this never happens.
That doesn't
go near them any other day of the year. But Halloween, all bets are off. It's a holiday.
This sort of thing doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen on Christmas or Thanksgiving. Those are holidays.
No. We don't. There's none of those shenanigans. Really, it really is. It is all on Halloween. So, but yeah, nice. So that's what we do. That's our Halloween tradition, is to do weird sexual stuff to each other. But, It's consensual and it's completely, platonic. There's nothing. It's not like I'm gonna date the guy. So.
I mean, it didn't. I don't want to. I don't want to sound accusatory, but it doesn't sound explicitly consensual what you did.
Oh no, it was a bet on his part.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a bet.
Oh, well then it's like it's a test. You were either gonna do it or lose the bet.
Yeah, I cannot back down out of that bet.
All right, good. I'm glad we got that information. All right, dude. Hey, thanks for calling in. Good to hear about your Halloween traditions.
Yeah. Thank you for taking my call.
All right, have a happy Halloween.
You too, sir.
Oh shit! Right into the next call.
Call from.
I'm Batman.
That's the gato. Hello.
Hello.
Is this? Who is this?
This is Legato. How's it going?
I thought you were gonna make up a name.
No.
You feeling tired today? You sound a little under the weather.
No. I'm just not at work again. So
it's not as exciting to call in when you're not wasting your employer's time.
Yeah. It's just not fun when to call in when I'm not at work and sticking it to the man and whatnot.
You doing some Halloween shit tonight?
Not at all. I'm probably going to sit in my bed and I'm probably going to watch TV. I'm probably going to whack it. And I might even play Xbox. Who knows?
You might play what?
Xbox.
Oh, the Xbox. Nice.
Yeah, and well, no.
So today, just like any other day, you're going to whack it and play Xbox.
Whack it and play Xbox. Sounds like a perfect Halloween to me. Trick or treat. They say trick or treat, but they never like accept the trick. Like trick or treaters come to my door and like they say trick or treat, and I pull out like a shotgun and I start blasting shots into the air, and then they all run away screaming, and then cops show up, and I'm like, they said trick or treat, and I tricked them.
Yeah, I think they're saying, you give us a treat or we will trick you.
Okay, well, they didn't clarify, and I'm sorry I shot that. Scatter shot, it goes everywhere.
All right, but that's not your fault.
Yeah, that kid barely got that kid got singed. He didn't get shot. He got singed, and it wasn't my fault.
And now he's got a costume for next year. He's like the disfigured child.
Yeah, it's like he could be like the Phantom of the Opera. And here's another thing I don't like about Halloween, because I live in the Bible Belt, so there's a lot of these renamings of it. Because they're like, we don't want to be Satanists. So they'll have like Harvest Festival.
Right.
And then you go to a Harvest Festival and people are in costumes like, and there's black cat decorations, there's pumpkins and shit. It's Halloween.
So where you are, they're trying to ignore the whole mischief and demonry. They just want it to be about pumpkins and apples.
Yeah, but that pisses me off too, because Halloween was already renamed by the Catholics. Because it used to be called like Lunghauser or something, and like freaking like we would put people in freaking scarecrows and like burn them up and shit.
Oh yeah.
And then like, yeah, it was already like renamed from a pagan holiday. Like and called All Hallows Eve because tomorrow is All Hallows Day, which is Saints Day.
What's that? What's that for? What does that mean?
Oh, that means, saints have their day. Like every saint has a day. And they gave away all the days. And so every saint that can't get a day now, because there's more than 365 saints, they get All Hallows Day.
Oh, all the other saints' day.
Yeah, and the day before it is All Hallows Eve, so it's like, that's like right before All Saints Day, so that's like right before you remember the guys who told you not to do dumb shit, so you get to do dumb shit for one night and not feel bad about it.
Are saints just a Catholic thing?
No, but on an official, like, way, yes. Because you can call anybody a saint. Like, I made a lot of saints. I knew this guy, like, Saint, I call him Saint Peter. And there's already a St. Peter, but that guy was really, really cool because he would always like give you a fair deal when you were buying weed from him.
St.
And that's like
Peter.
family. Like he was always fair. He was always on time. He was always that's a saint, is it not?
All right. Someone who's
Guy who's always-
honest and consistent.
Yeah, someone who's always where they're gonna be, always gonna take a fair amount of money, always gonna use the right amount of stuff. I mean, that's a saint.
Legato, when's the last time you dressed up for Halloween?
Oh, well, they didn't wear clothes every time I leave the house.
I mean, dress in a costume is what I meant, actually. Like, do I have to be more specific, or?
Probably like 2003.
Oh, shit.
But that was only me trying to rebel.
I guess what?
I,
By wearing a costume? What was your costume?
I was a fairy. See, they were like, if I had to play a show, I had to wear a costume, and I was like, well, fine, I'll be a fairy, and then they were like, we don't care.
Oh,
and they
man,
didn't.
they got you.
Yeah, so like, I was being very
Legato got
protestful, but yeah, I was being a protester, but they didn't care, so it was like I just was a dumbass. But I did dress up like a fairy.
And that was the last time. After that, you were like, I'm never gonna make this mistake again.
Yeah, well, I didn't like it. I mean, it's like putting on all our clothes. I like to be cool, feel the air, you know what I mean?
Oh, you don't like clothes generally, is what you're saying?
Yeah, well, it's hot rather. Bible Belt, you know.
Right.
So we have harvest festivals because we're scared of the devil, but we've already renamed shit. We just don't keep up with history. But that's the Bible Belt for you. Hey, did you know the Confederate flag? Like, that wasn't even the Confederate flag.
What is that flag then?
That flag was, the rebels, for the, like, there's a flight squadron in, World War I called the Rebels, and they took that as their, badge. That was kind of like, it was called Star Bars, but actually the real Confederate flag was that, but in the corner, kind of like our American flag has the corner where it's got the blue thing with the white stars.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was in the corner, and the rest of it was white.
Was what?
Was white.
Oh. Oh.
And we just don't keep up history very well.
Which do you prefer?
Oh, as far as flying a flag, I don't fly flags myself.
Okay. But just from a design standpoint.
From a design standpoint, the Confederate flag is, well, pretty offensive now, but back then it was impractical, especially when they were flying it with it all white. They had to put like a red bar at the end because the Union kept thinking they were surrendering.
Right?
And
this
like,
is who we
just walked
are,
up to it.
and this shows that we surrender. The white part?
Yeah, it's like a lot of the very early Confederate victories was because the Union officers would walk up with all their men to be shot because they thought they were surrendering. And the South thought that was pretty dishonorable victory, so they changed it and they gave it a red strike at the end.
And the rest is history. They should have kept that strategy. It was working.
Yeah, it was. Like, they were like, that's dishonorable. But I was thinking, like, that's actually genius. Be like, we surrender, and then the whole army comes up and use it.
Just kidding. Nice.
Yeah. And after they changed it, they lost every single battle after that. Like, no figure. But that's history for you. We don't know that, we've already renamed Halloween, and we don't know what our flag is.
All right, Legato, thanks for calling in.
Okay, happy Halloween.
Hey, happy Halloween to you too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Probably do a couple more calls here before the next break. Is this working? Let's try it.
Hello.
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 Hey, Hey, yo. This is the minute hour. Who's this?
This is Dick. Dick Nicholson.
Oh, Dick. Dick, have you
Yeah, how's it going,
ever
man?
have you ever called into the show before? Have I ever talked to you?
I don't, because I don't listen to podcasts really, so I don't actually listen to your show. Like, I don't want to be offensive, but
Dude, that's
I don't
okay.
know. I don't really think listening to other people have a conversation nearly as much. But it was Halloween and I was just doodling, so I tuned in.
Dude, now people
But
get to listen to you having a conversation. You better have something really fucking interesting to say after that.
yeah, I know, right? No, I was actually wanted to call in and tell you about when I was a kid and we would go trick or treating. My grandmother, she worked at this like nursing home, and so we'd go in there and they always had like all these different like all the nursing home patients on their doors. Like if they were sentient enough, they would have like this pumpkin that was on the door that said you could trick or treat there. So that way you didn't like get into trouble with any of the other older people or bug anybody who might be like dying, right?
Right.
And so we're like wandering through this area and we come across this one room, it's got a pumpkin on it and everything. We go in and this old lady's there and it's me, my brother, and my little sister. And she just starts like, at first she like gives us candy and then she's like talking to us. A lot of them like to just sit down and chat. But then I start realizing that it's all like nonsense. It's like hearing somebody talk a dream. And she starts just like picking things up. Like I think she puts like a family photo album in my brother's bag. She puts jewelry in my bag. And then she's like sifting through her clothing drawers and just putting random articles of clothing in my little sister's bag. And my dad comes in and he's like walking us out. And the nurse goes inside and you just hear them like rumbling around. And she's like, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to go to bed. And then the nurse just like takes, like another nurse comes by and just like takes the pumpkin off the door. And that was the last time that we went trick-or-treating at the nursing home.
We were wrong about
So
you. We thought you were
Yeah,
pumpkin ready.
We thought you were pumpkin ready, but you weren't ready for that pumpkin yet.
But you're fucking insane.
Yes. It was almost like if your dad gets drunk on Christmas, but for Halloween.
That's so hilarious that, like, she talks to you, and then it's just like after a certain point, she just starts giving you everything she has.
Yeah, she was just already gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know
like,
what she was on about.
I have to get rid of this shit. I'm about to go. Well,
you
that's
could ask if people about. You could ask. Are you dressed up this Halloween?
No, I'm not. I'm dressed as my grandpa right now, my dead grandpa, because I took a lot of his clothes when he died.
And now you're just still wearing them.
Yep.
Still wearing them through.
Keeping it alive. Actually, Rob College's red sweater is from my grandpa.
Oh, that's pretty dope. He passed away.
Yeah, he's been dead for a little bit. A few years.
Right. Don't go. You might have to make sure your clothes ain't fucking hot. Dude, my neighbor's clothes spontaneously combusted last night.
How?
So you need to make sure your clothes ain't haunted.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know. He said, this is the story that I was told. He brought his clothes to the laundry machine. He heated them up. They were like warm, but they're drier. You know what I mean? They should be warm.
Right.
He puts a plastic in, brings them back to his bedroom, wakes up at 3 o'clock in the morning to the smell of burning plastic and realizes that the laundry basket has caught fire somehow.
Dude, there's
melted on his hand and like that.
There's some sort of vital detail missing from this story.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't question people. That's the story.
Yeah, that's all I do. I never believe a word anybody tells me ever. I always assume that people are insane and just wrong, because that's what I'm like. Like when I tell a story, like I know how warped I'm making it. So whenever anyone else tells me a story, I'm just like, okay, I bet it was all your fault, you fucking crazy person.
Yeah, but I don't know what would have caused it. I was thinking maybe he had something in there, but I was like, your laundry's not just gonna spontaneously catch fire, not unless it was like belonged to someone's dead grandfather or something like that, you know.
Maybe there was a third party though. Someone who snuck in. Someone's got a problem with this guy.
I'll get him burned his clothes.
Yeah, that's the best way to get back at someone.
Yeah, I guess it's like breaking their rear window of their life.
Exactly. Like, they gotta go buy a whole new fucking bag of laundry now.
Yeah, you're not just out anything. Like, go to work. You can't. All your clothes are gone, dude.
Wait, so Dick, let me ask you, what was the last thing you got dressed up as?
The last thing I got dressed up as? That's an excellent question.
Was
I
it a
remember
long
that
time ago?
Well, it was. It was like, because I mean, I was like a clown for a while, so there was a couple of Halloweens where I would put on my clown makeup again and
Okay.
just be cool and entertaining. But I would do that regardless of whether or not it was Halloween. Sometimes it's fun to put on clown makeup, go to the bar, and be like, "Oh, it's a tough night," you know what I mean? Just fuck around with the clown.
That's it.
Rude people. But the last thing I actually dressed up as, I had this buddy, and we were like, we took count of like every time that somebody told us that we looked like somebody, we took count of who that person was, and whoever got like the most votes on it, that's what we went as for Halloween, was just whoever we got told we looked like the most. And I ended up going as, I think it was, I don't know the guy's name, it's like Evan Peters from American Horror Story. I don't watch American Horror Story, I don't know anything about it, but that's what I went as.
Did you didn't look that up either? You're just like, I clearly am already in the costume, so I don't even have to?
Yeah, I looked up a picture of the dude, and I tried to find one that had makeup, and so I just did that.
Did you
And he wore
agree?
whatever he wore.
Do you look like Evan Peters from American Horror Story, in your opinion?
I think I don't see it, but I can see why people say it. You know what I mean? Like when someone says that you look like someone, and you're like, I can see why you'd say that, but I don't see the resemblance.
Yeah, I see what you mean. All right, hey Dick, thanks for calling in. It's good talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for calling me back, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Happy Halloween, dude.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's do one more call, and then another short break. Are they coming in? Oh my god, I've had no calls for 7 minutes. Oh, here it is.
Call from.
Colin.
To accept, press 1.
Colin.
Holy
Colin on the Colin Show.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you, man?
Oh, pretty great. Just getting ready for some spooky D&D tonight.
Aha. This is how you're spending your Halloween, D&D.
Oh yeah, gonna be a. Oh man, I came up with such a bullshit character name. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm going with Glib, Gantry, Galfried, Reginald Mont II.
Glib, Gantry, Malfrey. Say it again?
Galfried, Reginald Mont II. I may have been a little stoned when I made this, but I think it'll be fun.
I've never played D&D, so I don't. I'm not in on this. I don't understand. I don't understand how it works. Is this something you do on the rig?
Math and improv. Things I'm both terrible at, but somehow you combine them together, it's a lot of fun.
Let me ask you this about D&D. How seriously do you have to take it?
Depends on the group you're with. The group I'm going to be playing with, we're probably going to be drinking and a little bit of Mary Jane, so it's going to be goofy as hell. Especially indicated by that ridiculous character name.
Yeah.
It's going to be a old Bart retired farmer dude.
Nice. Do you have to like constant?
Some people take it crazily seriously.
Yeah, I saw.
Not about that myself.
So do you do new campaigns a lot? Like how long does a campaign go? This is like a fresh new one for Halloween, right? If you're making a new character, is that how that works?
Yeah, this will just be for tonight. We call that like a one shot. But I think the longest one I've been in was over the course of like maybe 2 years.
Wow.
Like once a week.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, I've never been the head honcho, the dungeon master. But one of these days I might try it.
That's like the guy who runs the whole thing. Like he's gonna have the encyclopedia knowledge of D&D
Oh
shit.
yeah, the wizard cap and all.
Does he?
Yeah, I got. Oh no, maybe. but he does have the encyclopedic knowledge, like 10 plus D&D books, knows it all, played it for a decade plus. It's absurd.
Goddamn. Well, it sounds like a fun evening. This is just like you and your friends.
Yeah, just the boys.
You gonna be getting dressed up then?
Here in a bit.
Are you dressing up as your character?
No, I'm not that committed to it.
Bro, if there was ever going to be a time to do it.
Maybe
right
I'll
now.
have to go raid Grandpa's closet.
Yeah.
Really play up the old man role.
I was just talking about...
That is my old man voice. Get off my fucking lawn, you kids.
It is good. That's good. I believe you.
Yeah.
I thought that was a fucking real-ass old man.
No, that was just Grandpa in the other room. He was pissed. The kids are getting on the lawn again.
Shit. Well, so hey, so then is this your normal thing for Halloween? Is this like a tradition, or are you just doing this year?
No, just this year. It'd be a good tradition to start.
That sounds like fun. Have you been like, what are the ghosts of Halloween's past like for you? Has it been raucous parties, or has it been chill get-togethers, or just nothing at all?
Usually forgetting that it exists.
Mm.
I live in the mountains, like maybe 20, 30 miles outside of town, and it would really be spooky if someone knocked on the door for trick-or-treating. I would scare the crap out of me.
I see what you mean.
So last year did a Halloween party, and that was pretty nice, but really haven't done much anything for it in years. This will actually be a great change of pace, get me out of the house, and yeah.
What's the last thing you dressed up as? I asked the questions here, buddy.
Probably a unicorn.
Whoa! Is that anything more than just
$20 onesie off Craigslist?
Oh, okay, it's a onesie. It's a onesie. All right. I was gonna ask if that is anything besides like the unicorn, the namesake corn, but it's a whole onesie.
I do like this idea though. I need to go with more of the plant corn theme.
Oh,
Cut the
just
horn off, put some corn on it.
Yeah, you could be, because you can be corn. You could also be like ethanol. You could be that's
Damn, that's good.
There's a lot of corn byproducts that I don't know off the top of my head, but they're out there. So it could be a variety costume.
Corn flakes.
Corn flakes.
Oh, God.
Corn starch. Corn.
I like it.
Did we say flakes? Yeah, that was the second one.
Now I want some cereal.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I really wish I had cornflakes right now.
I was eating my brother's Frosted Flakes last night just as a snack. It was my dessert.
Your poor brother. You betrayed him.
No, he just leaves that shit in there. It's going stale. Like I eat his stale food all the time. Because he'll throw it out.
Yeah. Same with my roommate.
Yeah. All right, hey, dude. Thanks for calling in. I hope you have a great time with your D&D.
Yeah, take it easy. Stoked finally got on. Have a good rest of your Halloween, dude. Thank you.
You too, dude. Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Let's take another break. Then we'll come back to the boys. And then we'll do more calls. All this shit and more on the Call-In Show. Right. Again, the music from this stream is all from Vanishing Amulet. Their album Nocturnal Heritage. The link to their Bandcamp is in the description of this video. Some dungeon synth for the spooky season. Let's see. Looks like. Oh god. Only Moxie's here. Moxie.
Yeah.
You're the only boy.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh.
Oh my god.
Toner.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Do the boys just pop in? Oh, damn it. Okay, he's back. The boys just pop in for the boys' segments. Is that true?
Sometimes I do most of the time. Sometimes I hang on.
Dude, I thought there was a whole backstage discussion going on the whole time.
It is if like some people are around, but a lot of times I'm just here waiting.
Dude, Quate was the one who told us specifically he had a great story for the next break.
Yeah, he had to go do his laundry and get McDonald's or Panda Express or whatever the shit.
Quate! All right. Well, Moxie, have you had any trick-or-treaters tonight?
Nah. I mean, it's not even dark yet. I'm wearing headphones, and it's like I'm not really listening for the door either.
I haven't heard
I'm too busy watching Bad Ben films with Teratoma Jones over the internet.
What is that?
Super low budget, like haunted house paranormal films. We're watching right now the Bad Ben Mandela Effect. It's like the third or fourth one or some shit. I don't remember. There's 9 of them. Since 2016, there's 9 of these movies.
Are they? Is it like a continuous plot, or is it like anthology type?
So far it's continuous plot, like same character, except for this Mandela Effect one, which is like seems like a remake of the first one, but with better equipment and an alternate universe. He got a better iPhone to film on, so now he's remaking it.
Nice.
Something like that. I don't know. They're pretty fun.
It gets your rec. Your
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fun enough if you got nothing else going on. All Halloween to watch 9 Bad Ben movies.
Is it in like the same class as like the I forget the guy's last name, Neil, Fateful Findings guy?
No, it's not delusional and absurd. They're actually not too bad. I thought it was going to be totally ridiculous, low budget shit. Like I'd seen some other stuff like that, you know. First one he shot for like $300 or something, so I was like, oh, that's going to be ass. But no, it's pretty all right.
That's
Bad Ben.
Bad Ben. That's good to hear. If someone can make a $300 movie that's not total shit, that's good.
Yeah, it's like all security cameras and handheld. It's like the stupid shit that I make, but feature length, and that guy's making money off of it. I gotta make a feature length YouTube video.
How's he making money? What is he doing?
It's on streaming on Amazon or something.
Oh, goddamn. Amazon streams $300 movies?
I guess so.
We gotta get on
they're
that
desperate
shit.
for content. Yeah, we gotta make some shit.
You gotta make a fucking movie. Starring Toner Martini, also Teratoma Jones.
You're
Toner,
right. You're right.
Toner, would you be in our movie?
Oh yeah, no, I would do absolutely everything in the movie. I would work the boom and be the lead role. You know.
Oh hell yeah!
I'll edit it. I'll do all post. I'll fund it. I'll.
We gotta put like 6 sex scenes in there. Really sell it.
Dude, it sounds great. Toner just offered to make the entire movie for us.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead. Whenever you. I mean, I guess right now, as soon as possible. I don't want to say whenever you want. As soon as possible.
Okay. Yeah,
Once we scrounge up $300, we can send that to you.
Oh
and
yeah,
then-
that might
yeah.
take.
Could do a
Yeah,
Kickstarter.
That might take a while.
Yeah, we might have to make a few more CDs before we've made $300. Tony, you're gonna get one of these CDs, right?
Yeah, I already bought one with my hard-earned cash.
You did?
Yeah.
Wait, did you get the first batch, or are you waiting for the second batch?
I got the first batch. I'm a real one.
Whoa, has it arrived?
No, not yet.
What the fuck?
What the shit?
I don't know, man. I don't know. My apartment's mail system's pretty jank.
Dude, I can hear Moxie looking up your order number right now.
I'm just looking up the shipments in general, see what percentage have gone to people. I thought for sure they all would have gone there by now.
You know, it probably is here and just hasn't gotten like put in our little package container thing.
Toner, you made a very fine CD a couple of years ago.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. I think that was like 2 years ago. My debut album. And you know what?
Yeah,
Yours
with the
is
Milkman. What was the name of that one? It was Insanity.
That was Liquid Insanity. Liquid Insanity by Milkman. And I've got to say, when I was taking a look at Moxie's like CD works with like the little I forget what those things are called, like on the Japanese CDs they got the little
Opie strips, yeah.
Opie strips. I just
Hell
have a pile of I have a pile of those Opie strips. I guess you could say I collect them. Either way, I was looking at that. I was like, geez, I really just Sharpied on every single one of my CDs.
It's got its own charm.
You know, that's very true. That's very true. I hand cut out all the images, and they're all not sized correctly, but I didn't want to go back to like Office Max and reprint things. So I just kind of cut them really badly to make it fit, and they slide out all the time. Yeah, but you can buy it on Bandcamp. Milkman, Liquid Insanity. Shameless plug. It's an album that's been out for 2 years.
Yeah, on one of the zines we had that CD advertised.
Yeah,
It was a fun
you were
one.
the sponsor.
Making
That's
all
right,
those
that's
ads was fun.
And you know what? I've taken all the revenue from that major monumental release, and I'm going to use all $12 towards the new film that we're starting tonight.
Oh, good. I mean, $12. That's plenty to start with.
It is. And you know, we invest, and then that wealth grows.
Yeah,
I could probably find a camera phone that we could film with for $12.
Okay.
Moxie, don't you already have like 80 camera phones at the
Well,
ready?
yeah, but
wait, that's great.
they're
We could
mine.
do like reverse shot, just put all the phone cameras on different tripods, and
dude, that's
yeah,
how
I
like
can
they
send
did.
you 8 Blackberries of the same model, and we just set up all of them and film at once.
I remember that's how they did the bullet time in the Matrix. They just like made a circle of cameras all around the actors.
Like Canon T2Is or something. Like, yeah, just put up like 140 cameras.
We could just do that with
Okay.
shitty phone cameras.
Yeah,
The exact
yeah.
same effect.
we have so much like raw talent, raw materials, raw wealth. I'm surprised this film hasn't already happened, you know?
We need to refine our wealth. We've got all this raw wealth laying around.
So much wealth, and we're not using it effectively.
Non-liquid wealth. I've put it all in bottles of whiskey. It's all stored. That's where I store my wealth.
The Milkmen have been featured. I think like each individual member of the Milkmen has been in like Signal Returns and stuff. Have we ever done a full Milkmen thing in Signal Return?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. You know, that's actually where this all started. I submitted our debut single, "I Drink It Black," to the cigarette bullpen. It never made it in.
Nice.
But you know what? That just fueled our creative endeavors, and look at us. Look at us.
All wildly successful.
Mm-hmm. And you could say we're on our solo careers at this point, but that's a really sad way of saying that we haven't recorded in a long time because I have lost creative. Do you remember when you visited me and I was like talking about how worried I was that we wouldn't do anything?
You were very concerned.
Music together. That was the last time we recorded music together. Was when you came.
You were incredibly concerned about the Milkman concert that you were about to put on in the warehouse.
Oh yeah, I thought it was like gonna be live.
Dude, it was live. It was like
or like streamed live.
Oh, you know? Right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
there was a big miscommunication there.
It's all good.
And you were incredibly worried that you were gonna embarrass yourself in front of the live audience. Yeah, we all embarrassed ourselves. I was embarrassing myself too. Getting all into it, screaming.
Oh, yeah. You had the tambourine going.
Oh, yeah,
drinking warm blue moons. Warm blue moons.
Yeah, I was chugging those blue moons. Well, you guys have like a rule about not drinking before shows.
Everything is all of the music's recorded sober. Mm-hmm.
I have the opposite rule.
all the creative work is done intoxicated.
It's the only way. It's the only way.
Are you like a record intoxicated, edit sober type? That's kind of how a lot of my friends did their like essays and stuff in college.
I'm all over the place. It is fun to record drunk, but it's not reliable at all. So
that's fair. That's fair.
It's definitely not something you can be like, all right, I'm going to just plan to get super drunk and knock it out of the park. Like, it only works in like a very spontaneous way.
Yeah. That's what you got to hold out for, is that spark that I haven't
Toner
kindled. I'm sorry.
It's taking a dark turn. What about Halloween? We already exhausted all our Halloween talk.
What about Halloween?
What was the childhood Halloween like for you, Toner?
Yeah. I like lived in a pretty expansive, semi-rural suburban neighborhood, and I would really look forward to trekking out into the great unknown with my compatriot friends, getting candy and all. And I'll tell you this, that when I was in like maybe middle school, like all of my friends were suddenly like, we can't do Halloween. We're all grown up now. And I was super bummed. I was like, why? I want to go get free candy.
Right.
Because I stored my candy, you know, I got it in a big plastic bag and I made that last until like Easter.
God damn.
I know. I was very frugal with my candy.
Those are like the only two candy holidays, I guess.
I know, exactly. I it's pretty like had a lot of compulsions, so you know, I really was effectively limiting myself. But either way, I was really bummed that all my friends like anti-Halloween all of a sudden, so suddenly. And then I moved to another state, and then the people I became with friends there were still pro Halloween, so it was this big moment for me where I hadn't gone trick-or-treating for years, and then suddenly I was trick-or-treating again. That was very nice.
What was the last, what sort of things were you dressing up as when you were a kid? Were you going as licensed costumes or unlicensed?
Licensed mostly. I was also pretty obsessive about how I picked out my costume. I got like this catalog of costumes, and I had this like numeric system where I would select a costume numerically. It wouldn't be like one that I actually wanted, but because the numbers were right, I picked that one. So I was like a Gorilla Man one year, but I had like no interest in being a Gorilla Man, but I did it because the numbers were right. I was that kind of child.
That sounds like a schizophrenic child.
Well, I had
what numbers? What do you mean? What's the numerical system that you would use?
Oh, I don't remember. I had all sorts of like I had systems for like ordering food at restaurants. I would never like pick what I wanted to eat. I would choose like something in a certain numeric system things. I would, yeah,
That's
I like
really strange.
I had pretty bad OCD. I mean, it's bad in different ways still, but you know, yeah.
That's a weird
Halloween.
one. That's a weird one. You
yeah,
had a
little bit.
numeric system for choosing everything when you were a kid.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it was not. It took a lot of effort to get to picking things that I like these days, and I still kind of fight that sometimes.
When
but,
when was the change? What happened?
Like,
Was it
I guess
gradual?
you could consider it like, yeah, it was very, very gradual, very gradual. It's like a rewriting code in a sense. Like, how can I update my software to be more human? That's the hard truth.
Something every person asks themselves at some point.
Guess so. Yeah.
All right, good. Good.
I'm so sorry.
Good.
I wasn't expecting to talk about this. Oh my god.
I wasn't expecting to hear about it.
Yeah. Well,
I had no idea you had a numeric system for choosing. I mean, usually when I think of like people who are really into numbers and like how numbers would affect their choices and stuff, I think of like crazy people, like people who are like, you see, did you watch The Rehearsal, Nathan Fielder's new show?
I did. I watched the first 3-ish episodes. Yeah.
Like there's that crazy guy in the second episode who's just like, every sequence of numbers he hears or sees, like it's got some sort of insane, intense meaning to him. He's just like, oh shit, 12, 55, 58. 55 is eternal life. 58 is like this. He's just like got an explanation for every number that appears in his life.
Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm. He's right.
Numbers are the rawest truth of existence. Okay.
Dude, we're figuring out right now, live on air, that Toner is insane.
Well, I mean, that's actually kind of funny. I feel like I've always been playing the straight man in the boys chat, but really I've just been secretly like, totally calculated.
What are the fucking numbers? What do the numbers tell me here? There's three boys, and they have how many letters in their names? 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nah, I don't know. Let me try and break something down. Okay.
All right.
Okay. 2 is the minimum expression of 1. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already lost.
Okay. So we have like 2 eyes. That gives us depth perception. Because we have 2 different perspectives that line up to tell us like where an object is. So let's say hypothetically there is a sphere. If we had 1 eye, it would be a circle. But since we have 2 eyes, we know that it's a sphere.
Okay.
So we have, So 1 can't exist in truth without, 1 can only be truly observed by 2. So, that's like this similar as saying like you can't have up without down. But what is up without down? Tell me.
You're right. It's an orientation. Yeah. It needs another thing to define it. Up in relation to something else.
3 is a great omnidirectional number, because if you take 3 points and you put them in any sort of order, you can start at any point, and if you move in any direction, like forward, backwards, upwards, downwards, in any direction to another point in 3 and circle back around, it always goes in like back where it started, So you can take 3 items and they're hypothetically always in the same order depending on, what direction you go with them. And 4, this only started to make sense to me recently. But if you take 4 and give every point on 4 2 qualities, then it becomes omnidirectional because those 2 qualities then become. It makes sense in my head. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what. I don't even want to talk about that in like a belittling way because I just simply can't follow it. I don't understand
That's fair.
it.
See, that's the thing. Words are too limiting.
I need
Numbers
a diagram. I need a diagram to understand.
You just
this,
need
really.
numbers. You just need numbers.
But it reminds me of all those schizophrenics on the internet.
Thanks.
They also do that thing where it's like they get really into like puns. You ever see that? Like how schizophrenics like make tons of puns. Like they'll talk about like wait, I have one. Who's that famous schizophrenic, the bodybuilding one, Martin Cabello or something?
I have no idea.
You know what I'm talking about? All right, damn.
No.
Well, he makes great videos where he's always just talking about crazy shit, numbers and words and stuff. Wait, and I wrote down a video description he had because it was all just... Okay. This is way too long. Oh my god. Never mind.
Okay.
One of the things here is he says womb man. WOMBMAN. That's a woman. Womb man. And there's like all this importance that has to do with like it's all just like misspellings of words to like create this weird lore. It's like this actually means this because they sound similar.
Can I tell you like one of my favorite parts of a poem?
Yes.
Okay. So do you know who William Blake is?
No.
Okay. He's like a 18th century British poet. And he was like one of those artists that went like totally unrecognized during his lifetime. But then like just recently people are starting to discover him and his art and they're like, wow, that's actually pretty good. He's got one of those puns that I really like. It's like, if I'm just gonna pull it off the top of my head, it might not be verbatim, but it's like, all of God's sufferings are for naught, forever there is a judgment. And so you look at it, there's a space between for and ever. So you could read it both ways. It says that like all of God's sufferings is not forever, comma, there is a judgment, and all of God's sufferings are not for ever there is a judgment. So it's in like they don't exist because there is a judgment. I'm doing a terrible job explaining that because I've already started drinking. But...
I like a good play on words just like anybody.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I'm reading this Martin Cabello thing. He's talking about human, HUE space MAN. It has to do with the color.
Like color?
The color of men. And like Adam and Eve. It's actually atom as in atoms and molecules.
What about Eve? What's the Eve part in that?
You know, I have to read a lot further, but I'm sure there's an explanation. I'm sure there's another pun for that. But I've seen that also, like just people like
I'll put in that, you know, because I feel like you would have to look at like Hebrew etymology or something like that. I don't know if the English, like modern English etymology, have any relevance to like.
Could that possibly be
word.
the key to the universe?
No,
this language
Not
that's
buying
existed for like a few hundred years.
I think those are. I think that's apples to oranges there. I think that guy needs to be paying more attention to numbers.
The numbers are the real deal. The words are fucking bullshit. Because numbers,
words
those are the same in every language.
Numbers. Numbers are God's language.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go now. Moxie,
Okay.
I assume you don't have any. Do you want to weigh in on this at all, or no?
I think the number 27 looks very good. Visually attractive.
Let me tell you about 24.
Oh,
God.
No, wait.
24 is amazing.
I don't watch TV. I didn't watch 24.
All right.
I don't know there was a show named 20. I just like the number 24.
All right, Tony, you tell Moxie about 24. I gotta take calls again.
Okay.
All right. Bye, boys.
Okay, we'll debate 24 versus 27.
Yeah.
All right, bye, boys. Dude, hell yeah. Get into some numbers. That could be a oh shit. Oh God Christ almighty. Oh God. Hopefully I didn't just dox a bunch of people there. Oh God. What's the fucking button I have to press? I mislabeled all my goddamn shit. I'm like, I can't even fucking... Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Call from
Joe.
Joe?
Hello?
Yo, is this Joe?
Yeah.
How's it going, dude?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. You sound like you're chilling.
I'm chilling. Man, you were talking to Toner. He sounds like the Aurora shooter guy. You hear about that guy?
That's not a nice thing to say.
Oh, no. Just a little bit.
I see where you're coming from, though. Numbers, man.
Have you seen have you seen the psychological...
No, I've never seen that guy talking.
Tapes? Oh, man, it's crazy.
Dude, did I talk to you like a year ago or something?
A year ago, yes.
I recognized your vocal patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Were you the one who was telling me...
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if I actually recognize you. Were you the one that was telling me that someone you knew got COVID in college and they were like interrogating you?
Interrogating me for if I had COVID?
Like to find out your COVID contacts? Or maybe I'm wrong. I'm just wrong.
To see if I had a card and a booster?
To be like, hey, who have you been in contact with the past 3 weeks? We need every name. All right, it wasn't you. It wasn't you.
No, I don't think so.
All right, well, then I recognized the wrong thing.
Hmm.
Well, anyway, we're talking about Halloween today.
Yeah, man, I went to a really cool haunted house last night.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a haunted house before?
Yeah, and like a haunted field.
It was in a haunted farm, yeah, haunted country place.
Right.
Very cool.
Did it get you? Did it spook you?
It spooked. Well, I was spooked. I went one time before, and since then, I don't know. I just, I don't know why, but I don't really get spooked that easy anymore. But maybe it was just a matter of, it was mind over matter type stuff. Because I was like completely not spooked.
Were you?
But I feel
were you
like it's
exhilarated?
better than spooked.
Did you get
I
your
wasn't
blood?
even exhilarated.
Well, then what's
But it
the
was very
fucking
cool.
point?
I know.
It was-
It's all, that was a me problem, though, you know. I mean, a lot of other people were spooked.
You was still fun though. You still had a good time.
I had a great time. It was fantastic. I think it was a world-class haunted house thing. It was like they had a corn maze and a haunted house. And I got to go to both of them.
You know what gets me in the haunted house? Is you got like, you know, like some creepy looking person. I mean, first of all, what's not scary about the haunted house is they're obviously, you know, like wannabe actors, like volunteer, local, I wish that I was an actor type people. Just kind of more sad than it is scary. But what always gets me is the people who are like sitting down all quiet and they're like perfectly still. And then the moment you walk by them, they fucking jump at you and scream in your fucking face.
Well, yeah, they had those. They had the spooky jump scare people, and then they had some like girls who were like, "Do you want to play with me? Nobody ever plays with me." You know, thinking that kind of creepy.
That doesn't sound scary.
Well, no, that's not that scary. And then they had spooky clowns.
Nice.
And they had this thing where it's like you walk down this walkway, and there's like
big paper cylinder with these dots on it, and it spins around you, and then you get really dizzy, and then they strobe you out and have a bunch of clowns like go, ooh. This is really cool. And then the corn maze is like, it was wild. It was totally the best thing ever.
Dude, tell me about it.
They had aliens. So they had like a bunch of Vietnam War stuff.
Ooh, shit.
It was like Vietnam horror and like jungle stuff. And then they had an alien portion. And they even had trailer park horror style, meat themed horror. They even had a Slender Man. Yeah.
What was a Slender Man like? Like someone on stilts or something? Like what? How did they?
Yeah, they had a guy on stilts, and he was in this like room, and they had like, you know, those things they have in front of industrial freezers with the flaps.
Yeah.
And you
like the
go
car
in there,
wash type things.
Yeah, and they had a bunch of fog machines going in, and none of the fog got out because of the flaps.
Uh-huh.
So it was so foggy you couldn't even see in front of your face. And they also did it they did that in that place with the Slender Man, and he'd come up and he'd go, ooh. And then they'd also have one in a school bus. They had this creepy school bus. And of course, I think there was someone sitting in one of the seats in there. Bah! And then there was a lot of clown stuff. Very, very cool.
It sounds like a pretty good variety. You don't, I can't actually think of haunted houses that I've been to that ever did like alien shit. That's pretty, or Vietnam. Both of those are pretty cool.
It is. The Vietnam thing was cool. They had like nuclear stuff, and then they had the classic like, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's a big one. People running the chainsaw. That's a scary noise.
You gotta have a chainsaw, and they did the chainsaw, but they took the chain part out of it, and they just had they're firing blanks.
Because it's 2022. You know, back in the 70s, they had the real chainsaws going. They fucking chop your arm off if you weren't careful.
They would. But, lawsuit culture, man.
Ridiculous.
You should have a stream about that.
Yes.
Lawsuits.
Now that sounds exciting.
But
the
anyway,
litigation
Aurora,
stream. Oh yeah, sorry.
That Aurora shooter guy, he was all like in the numbers too. It was like
he was kind of like he was kind of wearing a sort of Halloween costume when he did his thing. He had that crazy fire red hair.
He did, man, and he even had he had like a different costume, man. Have you ever seen Dream Corp LLC? You like that show?
That sounds familiar, but I have not seen that. I don't think.
It was a really good show. Well, they had the Aurora shooter guy, he put in these like black contacts, and he like dyed his hair red, and he's like, ooh, I'm all creepy.
Right.
Put it on his MySpace. Pictures on the MySpace.
Getting mad hits.
Damning evidence, dude, and it was all, but he was just such a weirdo.
Whatever you say on MySpace can and will be held against you in the court of law.
Oh, and it was, dude.
Is that guy just in jail now? He must have already had his trial and everything, right? That was years ago.
His whole dude. I mean, I watched every second. Dude, I don't know why, but I watched every second of this psychological review.
Is that on YouTube or something? Can we watch that?
It is on YouTube, and it's so good. But it's like, dude, it's like hours long.
That's all right. I like watching those police interrogation videos.
No, it's not. They got a psychologist in there. So it's like you're sitting in with the psychology. So
what is it
really
like?
cool.
They just try to get to the bottom of him?
Yeah, well, I guess, they're just trying to figure out what his motive was. And the thing is I think he's still in jail. And the thing is that his motive from the very beginning was that he wanted to be in solitary confinement.
Oh. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. So he got everything he wanted.
That's all you need to do. Just fucking murder a bunch of people all at the same time.
But you have to remember this, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The thing about him with numbers was that he thought that your GDP, you had like a personalized GDP.
Oh shit.
Because like you know how it is with people kind of think that maybe society is just a macrocosm of an individual.
Mm.
So he thought that you had like a GDP and that was like a number you had, and everyone's GDP was like 1 until they killed someone else, and then it became 2 and 3. So it became to him like an idea like I can increase my number and therefore I can be better because he's insecure. This is the power of insecurity, dude.
Yeah,
it can cause people even to blow a bunch of people away.
You gotta raise your gross death product.
I know, it's crazy. But I think his number at the end was something weird. Poor guy, I don't know. He's crazy, man. He kind of sounds like your friend. Man. It's like he wrote, just like in the way that he said that when he was a kid, he felt like he needed to fix himself because he felt like he was a broken mechanism. So, there's like a broken machine, a broken computer.
That's why we have Toner on the show. We're rehabilitating him.
Good.
Because, that's what this whole show is about. Stopping the next Aurora shooter.
You bet. Well, if you're I think you do have the power to prevent the next Aurora theater shooter.
What do I do? What do I tell them?
Well, you got your platform, you got your artist's platform.
What do I say? What do I do?
You got to tell all your followers to quit it with the numbers. Stop thinking about numbers too much.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Just fucking no more math.
Like, you know what?
Stop
the minute hour's right. Fucking
yeah.
Been thinking about numbers too much.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do more videography. Try videography.
Yeah. Do some free creative labor for me.
That would be great.
That could be a whole new path for you. Instead of shooting up a theater, you could work for me for free.
There's a lack of purpose that goes into the shooting thing.
Exactly.
So.
All right, good. Well, hey, dude, thanks for calling in. These are some great insights.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Happy Halloween. Bye.
Bye. Happy Halloween.
Bye. Got a last bye. Dude. I like that guy. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I like that guy. Get him to call in more. What happened to Catholic Joe, by the way? That was a different Joe, but what happened to Catholic Joe? Never hear from that guy anymore. He's got to be out there, right? He didn't, go to war or something? Does that sound like Catholic Joe? Like he would have been one of the volunteers to Ukraine? Doesn't seem right. All right, you know what? I think we're gonna this is the shortest show, so I'm gonna stop the calls now. Well, I'm gonna attempt. Nope. Okay, never mind. We got one more.
Call from.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, who's this? Oh, okay, that was your name.
Yeah, that was my name.
Like that?
Yeah.
How you doing on this fine Halloween?
Well, I'm waiting for trick-or-treaters.
You haven't gotten none
been
yet?
a single one tonight.
What are you on the?
I got a whole bowl full of candy, and I'm snacking on. I'm gonna eat all this candy before they get here.
Hell yeah, bro! Are you on a coast? Are you in the middle of the country? What's your time zone?
I'm on the East Coast.
Dude, you're not gonna get anybody. It's getting late for kids.
I know. I've been waiting all day.
You're gonna get just
Had the bowl
teens.
set up. I mean,
the teenagers are the ones that come out like after 8.
Yeah.
And nobody wants that. Nobody wants to give candy to teens.
Yeah, no.
I usually put Rob College out in front. I wasn't able to this year because he's is partially destroyed. He doesn't really stand up anymore. But I remember the kids think it's great. They're like, "Oh my god, what is that?" And then like the teens like got into a shoving match with Rob College somehow.
You're just fucking picking on your Halloween decoration.
They're just like pushing, like, "Who's this fucking guy?" Pushing him around. Come on, like, whoa, kids.
Yeah.
This is my friend here.
Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit.
I guess he said something to them, got him upset.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you ain't got no plans for tonight?
No, not really.
Do you? Are you a Halloween man?
Not really. I mean, like I like Halloween. Halloween's fucking pretty rad.
But you just not lately.
This is my first time expecting trick or treaters this time.
Oh, okay.
And so, kind of bummed out that nobody showed up because I spent like $40 on candy. So.
Hey, but now you get to eat all that candy.
That's true, but I'm gonna get a bunch of cavities though, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna really fuck me, man.
Yeah. So, what were Halloween's past like for you? Go to big parties or?
No, I trick or treated. There was some big parties, but like it was mostly just like with friends and shit. We just fucked around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Not like a big house party with a bunch of randos.
No, nothing like that. It's mostly just like 10 people hanging out.
It's nice. What's the last thing you dressed up as?
I always dress up as a homeless person, like every single time.
That's a good one.
I dressed up like a fucking like shit that I just grabbed from Salvation Army.
Nice.
I'd spit on it.
Yeah, you dirty yourself up a bit.
Yeah. I'd show up and everybody would be like, "What the fuck is your problem?" I'm just going as a homeless person every single time.
What do you notice in people your age group, your friends? What are they dressing up as? We're talking about adults here, so, or I mean, you know.
I got a Snapchat earlier today of like one of my best friends. He was at our old job. On Halloween, you could just like dress up in a Halloween costume and come to work. And he dressed up as like a Hooters girl. And this guy, like we always joke about him, but he's got like kind of like a balding hairline and like a neck beard. He's like really skinny.
Mm-hmm.
He's got this big Irish nose. It's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
He's got these Dumbo ears. You know what I'm saying?
This is just what he looks like normally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can send you the picture. I'll send you the picture.
All right, cool. Yeah, text it to me.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, so that sounds like a creative costume though. Hooters girl.
Yeah.
You're not getting a lot of like the generic. I don't know, Batman. What is it even even is a generic Halloween costume?
I think Minecraft Steve now.
Dude, you're right. My nephew went as the Minecraft dude.
I remember when I was young, my buddies, one of them went as like Minecraft Steve.
Wow, Minecraft is multi-generational?
Yeah, kind of weird.
It's fucked
That
up.
was when I was like 13, so that was like, actually no, probably like 12. I always get my dates fucked up. And that was like 2012, so.
Yeah. God damn. Minecraft is huge. My nephew plays Minecraft nonstop. He knows more about it than anybody in the whole world, probably.
Yeah, I love Minecraft. That shit's fun.
Dude, he was getting like depressed. He was exhibiting signs of depression to me a week ago. He was like, you know, I love Minecraft so much, but I'm never gonna figure out how to do all the mods and stuff. Like it takes a whole lifetime to become a master at Minecraft.
Yeah, that's the fucking bullshit that always fucks with me. Like all these mods are super cool, but I don't know how to do it.
It's sad. You could spend your whole life doing it. It's gonna take you once you're 80, you'll be the grandmaster of Minecraft.
Oh yeah. I'll be the Grand Wizard.
Nice. Nice. All right, dude. I think this is the last. This is the last call in for the show.
Is it really?
Yeah. So you, I don't know. What do you want to say to close things out? You got anything?
I want to make sure that my CD gets to me.
You order one?
Yeah, it's the one that got mailed to my place.
Oh right, nice.
And
the wrong
it
place.
got sent back. So I want that CD. Don't fucking lose it.
All right, it's coming.
I was pretty bummed out when I saw the notification. I was like, fuck.
I know, that's fucked up. It went to the wrong place? Or
No,
it went
it
to
went
your
to
place,
the
and they
place,
just
but
didn't?
because like the postal service didn't get my instructions in time, it sent it back.
Jesus.
It thought the place was vacant, so.
That's some fucking bullshit. Yeah,
Mhm.
that'll go back out to you. You'll get that shit.
All right, good shit.
All right, hey man, thanks for calling in. Good talking to you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
And thanks for ordering the CD.
Yeah.
Sorry you didn't get it.
Fucking sucks.
It's coming though. It'll come. All right.
Yeah,
dude.
you better work on it. You better work on it.
All right. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Trick or treat.
Yay. Goodbye. All right. Okay. That is that for the callers. But hey, that was a great transition because that guy's talking about the Halloween CD, and I told you at the end of the stream I was going to be talking more about the Halloween CD. So as soon as we end this stream, which will be very shortly in like 10-15 minutes, the new Halloween special will be public on YouTube. It's called Marcus and Minkus. It's like 27-28 minutes long. All fresh, brand new shit. Sort of horror-ish thing, you know. It's got some disturbing stuff. It's not like scary, but it's got some vaguely disturbing things going on in there. But it's a fun little story. And that, paired with The Haunted Darkness, which is a longer story from 2017 that I made. I was like maybe 43 minutes. Both of those Halloween specials are going on a CD called the Extra Special Halloween CD, which is what this video was, which I'm going to play again here, but I'm going to mute. And I'm going to talk to MoxieFamous a little bit here, who is the guy in this video making this thing. Moxie, you around?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're wrapping this shit up, so I'm playing this video that you made of you making the extra special Halloween CD.
Yeah.
And I talked a little bit about it at the top, just talking about how much effort went into actually producing this CD. But something this video doesn't even show is all like the tests that you were doing. Like this is not like you didn't just whip this up and on the first try, like that's what the CD is.
Oh, hell no, yeah. Multiple tests, different, like I think we went through like 3 or 4 different printable CDs before zeroing in on the one that we used.
Right, different
and then
CDs.
Trying different paper, different all sorts of shit. Yeah.
And cases, the jewel cases.
Yeah, I've got a couple different ones of those. I think that can be improved too. Some of them, I don't know. I think I could improve the jewel cases a little bit. They're better than the first ones I got.
Yeah, and like this is the first CD we've ever done.
Yeah.
And
learning a lot along the way.
Right. So
a
like
lot to figure out.
You did a bunch of tests to get this like in a real nice spot, but things can only improve from here.
Yeah. This is a good starter. And yeah, we can improve from here for sure. And like we probably didn't charge enough for the CD, actually.
Nah, yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
But you know, it's a test thing, you know? It's like it's cheaper.
This CD is $13. It's thematic because 13 is the cursed number, and this is a Halloween
13
CD.
shipped.
Yes, yeah, that's right. So yeah, this CD, which is very high quality, is $13 all in. If you're in the United States, that is shipping included. So like, it's pretty fucking cheap. I mean, We could have really. What I want to get across to people is that, like, this is not like, a quick and easy cash grab type thing where we just like shit out the cheapest version of something and make you
I mean,
guys
that
all
would
pay
just
for
be
it.
like setting up like a Redbubble store or something,
Right.
or like, what most people do when it comes to merch. They get like $25 t-shirts that you order from some other website and they don't do anything with them.
And yeah, if we did that, it would be way more expensive for
Oh,
a
yeah.
less quality product. Like what you've been doing here, it's all DIY. We can see that it's DIY. You're doing it like in your bedroom.
Yeah.
We don't even how do you fit all this shit in your bedroom?
Hardly. This is why like I gotta keep swapping out. I've only got a couple different workspaces. I need more space, but you work with what you got.
Right.
And I've got a bedroom
And you can
that
see it in
I
this,
have control over.
You can see it in the video, even like you're constantly moving these giant pieces of equipment into like the one area that is available.
Hell yeah. And that was a new open area. Like I had to go buy that workbench like last week. I'm like, because I was just like setting shit up on like a chair or like on the ground just to get it done. I was like, I better just go spend $20 on like a workbench thing at Harbor Freight and get it done with.
And you can see, like, we're watching the video on silent as I'm talking to you, so I'm watching it here. But, like, every single element here is, like, done by hand. It's printed, but then every single thing needs to be perforated with the perforator wheel, or you need to be cutting it out with the X-Acto knife for every element that's going into the CD. Like, it's tons of time.
Yeah. And it definitely helped that I made the metal templates, but that was a pain in the ass too, because I don't actually work with metal too often, so I just had to cut them all out by hand with a little metal hacksaw.
Really? My God.
Yeah, and then like file them down. I was doing. While I was waiting for like the final designs and stuff to come from you, I was like, well, I can at least do this. So I spent several hours just cutting things out. They're a little bit rough. I think I'll remake them later, have them more exact. But
that's good though, because
now
now they're made, so you don't have to do that for next time.
Yeah, now they're ready to go for the next CD.
Right, and go on.
Yeah, just like I like getting front heavy on work to make it easier later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like these little metal things. I was wondering where those came from. They look too perfect to have that you just made them.
Yeah, cut out by hand.
They look nice.
Yeah, they work pretty all right. They got a little bit warped out of shape because of the heat generated from sawing for, like 40 minutes straight. So that's a bit annoying where they don't lay flat all the time.
I get.
But they're pretty good. And then using the sticker, like that paper, the sticker paper that we got for the international edition of the zine, since I still had that, that's on the bottom so it doesn't mark up the shit I'm working on. Like, just thinking about stuff, thinking it through, being a smart boy.
These are the things that you do that I would never do. This is why the only reason that this exists is because you did all the work to make it happen.
Yeah, and I said, hey, we can print on CDs. We should do a CD. And then you're like, oh shit, yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, I mean, like the main reason why I had never even considered that in the past is because if I were to do that by myself, it would be just like a Redbubble thing, and I know that that's not worth it. So like I've always avoided doing this sort of shit because it's just like just didn't seem like worth anybody's time. Like I feel like I would be like stealing people's money and not even getting much of it. Like I would have to charge so much for something that I'm not actually proud of, whereas like you went the whole way and like made these extremely high quality.
Yeah, they turned out pretty good. Pretty damn good.
I freaking love them. Tell us about the Obi strips. What is that? What the hell is an Obi strip?
They just have it on a lot of stuff in Japan, like on the spine of CDs, laser discs, and things like that.
It's a real nice touch.
Yeah, it's such an easy thing to add, and really just classes up the whole thing, makes it look sick.
Hell yeah. And even like so many of the small things make it look so much better, like the plastic bags.
Mm-hmm.
Like
just get some good, decent ones, and they're not very expensive, and they really do a lot to really class up the whole thing and help with, keep it from getting damaged.
Right, exactly. And yeah, you did a lot in terms of that, like wrapping the whole thing in bubble wrap and putting it in the cardboard box. People who have gotten, because we're doing this in 2 batches. We announced this like on the call-in show at the beginning of the month, and we sent out an initial first run of like 115, I think it was.
Something like that, somewhere between 110 and 115.
Yeah, around there. And the people who have gotten that, I think most people have gotten that by today, although we had the outlier freaking toner. But they were telling me that they were extremely appreciative for all of the extra work that went into packaging it so that it arrived safe, because a lot of people will just toss a CD into like a polymer sleeve or whatever.
Yeah, they'll throw in a poly mailer or like a bubble mailer, and yeah.
And it just
I hate getting broken shit myself, so
yeah,
not gonna deal with that. Not gonna make other people deal with that.
Right, and you're like a fucking shipping pro. You know how to do this shit because you do eBay shit.
Yeah, I've been doing eBay shit for years, so I've probably shipped thousands of packages. Usually like one-off stuff when it was like the flea market stuff I was selling, so I learned how to ship a bunch of different stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this CD is super cheap for how high quality it is. Like, we're talking just about like the physical product here. Like, the content on the CD is freely available. I'm about to make the one thing that's not available like online. It's going to be public as soon as the stream is over. So it's not about like selling the content itself. It's about like getting this high quality physical release that like you can put on your shelf, and like it looks very nice and professional and stuff. It's a very easy way to support the Minute Hour and everything we're doing here, but also like you're not just supporting, like you're not just donating, you actually get something that we think that we're proud of. That's like a nice physical release.
Hell yeah. Put that on a shelf.
Yeah.
Put it on a shelf, be proud of it.
Hell yeah. And there's going to be way, way more. We can't get into the specifics yet, but people, you got to fucking know. We're about to go hard on this shit.
More in the pipeline.
In a big, big way. Like, this is the very beginning. And it's already, in my opinion, like, I think it's, I don't know anybody who's making a better looking CD than that. Like, this is the real deal. But this is just the very beginning.
Yeah, now we just have a lot of pressure to keep up the quality.
You do.
I do. Yeah, it's all on me now. Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, like the people should know. They need to know. And I think this video is a good way to show them. It's just like you don't fuck around. You put the effort in to make it something that's worth buying. It's not a cash grab. You have actually dedicated probably far too much time to making it great.
Probably, yeah.
I think if we broke down like, your hourly rate, you'd be making like $3 an hour or something like that.
Yeah, probably. That's usually how it breaks down on these things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Below minimum wage.
Well below minimum wage. But yeah, we want you people to buy this shit. And this is Moxie and I haven't actually talked about this, but I think this is probably like the last time, at least for a while, that you'll be able to order this CD.
Yeah, we'll probably have to do batches every once in a while.
Yeah, like
because it's a pain in the ass. Right. Always having to order stuff, and then it takes a while to make it. So we can probably do like 100-ish at a time, kind of like the last batch. And I don't know how many orders we have on this next shipment, but it's got to be getting near 100 again.
Yeah, we are getting close there. But this isn't something, that we can do. It can't be made to order because it's just you have to set up. The only way that's feasible is if you get set up for making the CD and then you make a bunch in a row.
Yeah, I need to have a dedicated space where I just have everything set up, ready to go for every different product at every single time.
Right. So I would say for the foreseeable future, this is the best time to buy it. It could be maybe another year or something before you're printing this thing again. And I don't even know, with our plans, we've got plans for lots of new things. We haven't really planned a lot for reprinting old things, how that figures into the time schedule and all that. So I would say if you're interested in this CD, if you look at this video and you think that looks cool, or if you listen to the special after I make it public in a few minutes and you enjoy it, definitely order one now so you make sure you get it, because it might be a year or more until you are able to get it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget it.
Did you have any final thoughts about physical media or the CD that you'd like to share?
I just want to... That whole video was filmed with a Nokia Lumia 929 Windows phone from 2014.
Wow.
And it turned out really, a lot better than I thought it would. And I also the audio was recorded with the phone too, because normally I record separate audio. I was I don't want to deal with that shit.
Right.
I'll just put some background noise or something, but it's actually good. Blew my mind. That whole thing with $30 cell phone. Nuts.
Even in 2014, they had custom focus options.
On the Nokia phones, they were doing that. But yeah, I can do manual focus on it, autofocus. It's all filmed in 4K, so I could crop it in a little bit to make it a 1080p with good the right framing that I wanted to get.
Yeah.
It's cool. Man, what a phone. What a video.
Hell yeah, what a phone. That's our next project. Is we're gonna be
oh, Jesus.
Releasing a new Nokia phone.
I should just buy a bunch of phones and you can release an album on phones. It's just pre-built into on the SD card or whatever in there. Hey, you want the new album? You gotta buy a $40 phone.
You have to buy one of Moxie's 100 old phones. That could be a good way to get rid of all those phones.
Some of them, yeah.
All right, then that's all good. I'm going to let you go here and just finish this stream off. Thanks again, Moxie, for doing all this work. I thank you personally and deeply from the bottom of my heart, and I know everyone else does too.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty much just gonna go to bed once this is done, because I was up till 2 a.m. last night finishing that video. I'm wiped.
Right. All right,
so,
nice.
Hell yeah.
Have a good night, dude.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh,
teratoma appeared at the very end, but I cut him off. I can't. All right. So again, I'm about to end the stream in 30 seconds. I will make the Marcus and Minkus Halloween special public on the TMH YouTube, so you can listen to that if you're interested. You can buy the CD. You can the link to buy it is in the description of this video. You go to minutehour.media, click on the store, click on CDs, and this is the only one because this is the first CD we've ever done. And, we're very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. I think Moxie did an awesome job. And this video that I'm showing is also going to be on the Minute Hour YouTube for a bit, at least, so you can watch it. I think it's fascinating. To be honest, watching Moxie work. Look at all this shit. It's crazy. All right, everyone who called in, thank you very much. It's good talking about Halloween. Sorry, I started off on the negative foot of saying I hate Halloween. I don't really hate Halloween. I'm just talking about what I talk about my ass, basically. But I hope you have a great Halloween. Hope you enjoy your time doing whatever it is you do on Halloween. And I'm going to play just one last song to play us out. Again, the music is from Vanishing Amulet. their album Nocturnal Heritage. The HUD that you're looking at on the stream, the overlay is from Slouch. His channel is also linked in the description of this video. He's a very talented animator. And that's it. See y'all soon.